What does Jack want?
Oh look, I'm having some pretty good load up there. Activity Discord? What's the activity Discord? That's
I'm
oh
That's where you get to see everything, every chat thing, I think.
oh yeah, I've seen that. So
Come on, let
conversation.
me do the thing.
would you like me to send you an image of these monster girls that I just mentioned?
It doesn't matter. You can send the images.
Alright.
Come on.
I mean, I
All I
can't get
wanna
worse
do
demonetized than I already am. So
is edit the title.
Don't worry, like they aren't like really suggestive. They're just monsters.
yeah, I'm streaming, but my fucking shit doesn't say I'm streaming.
Come on, why are you so...
It says live Q&A while playing Gmod TTT. So.
Oh yeah, I remember whenever I streamed that. Oh geez, look at the
There
monster
we
girls right
go.
there. That's pretty neat.
Edit.
Yeah.
Alright, go back over here. Yeah, I need to go over here. Videos. Shit. I guess I gotta do it on Google physically. Maybe I'm just gonna be like, oh look, there's somebody watching it. Who's watching my stream?
It's not me. I'm still in Discord.
That's probably Jackson, my good old friend. What's the
There
title?
we
go.
Oh, there it goes. I can change the title right here.
Oh, you have a Jack as a friend too?
It's a Jackson.
Is he cool or is he a complete loser?
He's pretty cool.
Alright, the exact opposite of our Jack. Got it.
No, then he's the opposite of our Jack.
That's what I said.
Hey, Mechaman.
Yeah?
Your name's spelled Mecha with a CH?
Yeah?
Okay.
Why is live stream offline? Stop being that way. What the
You could just call me Mecha for short, though.
Nah. Put your whole name in the fucking shit.
Okay. Good.
There we go.
They're gonna like go to Gavin's feature channel, see that I'm available, just find out that I have no public videos. I have a couple private.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna be like... I'm going to put you all in the description eventually.
Alright.
So, we're here, we're queer. Let's do this. What's going on?
Yeah. I guess this could be a potential conversation starter. Here's like an art project I made last.
Keep it in the Terraria chat.
That's what I'm doing.
Ooh.
There it is.
Wow. You're making that?
Yeah. Yeah, I made this.
Oh, it's pretty cool. It's neat.
Yep.
I used to have a good friend who was really good at art and stuff like that.
Yeah, tired.
G-Man, no one cares that you're fucking tired.
No, I'm talking to Miguel, somebody on my stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. You can see your fucking...
I have it pulled up on my phone.
Oh, you have it pulled up on your phone? I can't find one on my phone. Mine's being gay. Any hoozy.
Yeah.
Come back over here.
Well.
Yeah. So, conversation.
Conversation.
So, I guess I'll just go ahead and say this. Hello, guys. This is going to be our first podcast with me, Hurricane Gaming. Over there's a G-Man, and the glorious, haven't seen in a long fucking time, since way back yonder, Mechaman.
Yo, what's up?
G-Man's currently having the middle finger. You should all obviously know what I am. Mechaman's the...
Ha.
Yeah.
You guys see that? You
I'm
probably
just
can't.
a
Huh?
guy. I'm just a
Yeah,
guy
it's
who's
not on chat. Fuck.
How, you trying to put your chat on the screen?
No, I'm trying to put a link into the thing so that people can vote on what I get if I get enough people to...
Oh yeah, because you're playing Killing Room. Or Killing Floor, or whatever it's called. Is it Killing Room or Floor?
I think it's room.
Floor.
There you go. There. I got the chat up now.
Oh boy.
I got the chat up now. Just gonna go over here to cover up all the other names.
Cool. That's easy peasy. Alright, fuck it, I'm taking the long way, I guess.
Just gonna go all the way over here.
Cool.
Someone's watching my stream, so that much I know.
I just now tuned in.
Oh, there we go. I could watch the stream on my phone, but I'm not because I got the chat right next to the up here now. So. Oh, there we go. I could watch the stream. Could you not play my voice through it? That would be very much preferred.
I am trying to figure out a way to mute it on YouTube.
Could you not play my voice through it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna tune out of it because, yeah, I'm hearing the same thing.
But it is pretty clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Like, there's no distortion, no...
Alright, I'm just gonna type this in.
Okay, that's good.
Might take me a little bit. Give me a second.
This is pretty good. As we said, this is our first podcast, so we have no clue what the fuck we're doing.
That's why I'm playing a game. Bring something familiar.
Let's start up with something which me and Gavin know we like, but that we don't know if you like. Do you like anime?
Is that a real question?
I mean, it's one to start off with.
Are you seriously asking me if I like fucking anime?
Yeah.
You damn right I do.
Alright, cool. We're off on a good page.
You thought I was gonna say no, didn't you?
Nah. I was kind of expecting a yes, but you know, yeah. I mean, the no would have been a possibility, so I was just kind of preparing.
Yeah.
Okay. What anime do you like?
Full Metal Alchemy. I used to be into Attack on Titan for a little while there.
I watched like the first season of AOT.
I didn't watch it. I read it. That's where my fuck up was.
You stuck to the manga?
Yeah.
You were a manga guy?
I was a manga guy for a while there.
I was only really a manga guy for Hunter x Hunter and One Punch Man because, like, you know, I just wanted to know what happened after the animes.
Yeah. There we go. Now I got the chat right next to my fucking... Yeah, there we go. This is good. I got it all set up now. So anywho, earlier we were talking about what would be a great weapon for one of Mechaman's creations here.
Yeah.
And G-Man, we're making it. We have a number scheme. So there's 6, 3.
That link right there will let you determine my outcome. If enough people vote.
But this was G-Man's idea. A Kapinga? Yeah, it was the Kapinga.
Yeah, a Kapinga.
It has a penis on it, for one thing.
Hey.
It has. This is the wooden one. Okay, this is what essentially it means. This one looks pretty good, but the handle's too short for my standards.
Is a Kapinga.
Anywho,
Great.
this one, this is Kapinga. I mean, what? It's supposed to be a throwing object. What kind of butt fuckery is this? I mean, in my personal opinion, what is that? Then we came through with all these different suggestions of what a better knife would be than a Kapinga or a throwing object. All these better weapons that would be better, you know, all of them. This is another Kapinga. This one is a nicer Kapinga, though. This one's a nicer Kapinga. This is the Kapinga I posted.
And there was one which was uploaded but was also promptly removed, which the kids at home isn't allowed to see.
We're not even gonna mention that was even up there. Preferably.
Oh yeah, it never happened.
Preferably.
Yeah.
Much better killing objects. I mean, except for this Chinese dagger-looking thing, that's not a really good throwing object. It's too jagged and it looks too flimsy in my standards as well. Ballistic knife, falling piano. a flip flop. This liquid nailed on saw blade. I mean, G-Man's just gonna be quiet for a little bit there because he posted that one. This one was pretty good by G-Man. The skull knife handle thing. That was pretty good idea. That was pretty cool. A chain sickle was my idea. That one could have been. And he has not posted another picture of a Kapinga since then.
Yeah, because that's around
We don't
the time
need any more of it.
Yeah, we tried to stop. No more Kapinga.
And then Hurricane brought it back up.
Yeah, because the viewers needed to know why you're so pissy right now.
I'm not pissy. You're pissy!
I gotta tell you about Kapinga. He's played chill until then.
The Kapinga sucks, okay? It downright sucks. I don't.
Have you ever used it, huh?
It looks
Yeah,
too
shut
big
up.
for my standards. That's my problem. It's too big to
Your
throw. It's
standards
gonna
are
fly. You say it flies fast, correct?
Yeah.
It would fly about as fast as a hatchet. A hatchet probably has more mobility and more power to it than the Kapinga.
Probably.
But less piercing.
The hatchet has a less tendency to pierce its target, though. You are right about that. That is one thing that the Kapinga does not lack is entry points.
Yeah.
But the throwing action is going to be very, very awkward.
I like how we're actually
Not if it's
talking
skilled.
about the. I like how you guys are actually talking about the Kapinga more seriously.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to break you down into the statistics of why it would suck.
In comparison to other.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Shuriken. I'm not saying the Shuriken is great, but I'm just saying.
Oh.
You grab it with 3 to 2 fingers, okay? 2 to 3 fingers, right? You throw it like a frisbee. You can throw it from the side, you can throw it up and let go, you can throw it down towards them, you can side swipe it, you can do whatever you want to. You can throw it underneath your leg, throw it backwards, you can just do a backflip and then let go of it. It's any way you throw it, it's nearly guaranteed to stick to something and throw perfectly.
Yeah.
Nope.
And since it's so small and so thin, it's more aerodynamic. It would fly through the air easier. Now, I don't know how thick a Kapinga is. If the Kapinga is about as thin as a Shuriken, it may have a lot more tendency to fly through the air faster, but judged by the pictures, it looks very thick.
Not to mention the fact that like there are like dozens of different types of Shuriken.
And there is
Like,
dozen different types of Kapingas as well. Each one probably has a different way of being thrown and another entryway.
And same with the Shuriken, because I have seen a Shuriken which is basically just a needle. And I've seen Shuriken which have like 2 prongs at the end, and some which have like 1,000 prongs, like a saw or something.
Yeah, I have seen that. I've seen ones that had poison dip darts on it. Didn't even have blades. It was just darts.
Yeah.
That's my case on why the Kapinga is a bad weapon. And then again, I've seen a lot of the handles too. The handles are a little blocky. You may hit your hand on one of the notches and it mess up your throwing. Blockiness of a handle and not a lot of smoothness has a lot to do with throwing.
Which can also be edited while you're designing it, though.
That is true. If you don't put a bottom notch or a bottom hand stopper, it would be a good throwing object. But being since that hand stopper is there on just about every single one, I'm thinking it's more of a melee weapon, like a battle axe.
Yeah. Okay, let's get okay. That could be a good segue to like just a topic of like some like a good debate between some of our
Alright, guys.
favorite.
Click that link. You can choose one of these for me. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
Like, what are your guys' personal melee weapons? Me personally, it's probably a halberd.
Me personally,
Mace.
I like a good warhammer. I'm a warhammer kind of guy.
Gavin, you're all about maces, right?
Yes, mace.
I like
Yeah.
the feel, let's just say, slinging all your might into an object and it just crush straight through your opponent. I mean, a warhammer that is made right and made correctly and has the right weight distribution, it can be swung like a bat and knock the living fuck out of someone.
Or like cave their skull in. Whatever.
That too. It's kind of like it knocks you out before it kills you. That's I've done research. Most of them knock you out before it kills you.
I can't exactly say, like, I've done a lot of research on a halberd. I just know that it looks cool. But based on its design, I can make a couple of assumptions of how it could potentially work.
Now,
Like, it's a very long, like, it's a pretty long weapon. So
yeah.
It's got, and a lot of halberd, like, the way I see a halberd is, like, it's kind of like an axe blade at the end with, like, some sort of, like, scythe-like thing, or sickle-like thing, I guess, on the opposite side of it.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. I see what you're talking about.
And, yeah, and at the very top, there's, like, this spear-like point.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Now,
And it probably, like, now, a weapon like a halberd would probably require a lot more dexterity than something like a warhammer or a mace.
yeah,
It's probably a more complicated weapon to get a hold of.
it has
As
more
opposed
skill to the wielding of it.
Yeah.
I mean, a warhammer, you just sling it the fuck around. Same with a mace, you just sling it the fuck around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what makes it fun.
Now my favorite throwing, it can be used to throw, it can be just used to slash. My favorite throwing weapon, and I did not put it up there, is an S-blade. It's one handle in the middle, and it looks like it has two sickles coming off on different directions on each side.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
They can be thrown, and they can cause a decent amount of damage. I used to have one, and it was pretty neat for a while, and then I realized, oh hey, these are illegal, so I kind of disposed of it.
I mean, you can have an illegal weapon without particularly getting in trouble with it. Like, me and Gavin, we both have butterfly knives.
Butterfly knives are not illegal anymore.
They aren't? Really?
They're not as illegal anymore to carry. They're still working on that one. They're about as illegal as switchblades were last year. Switchblades are now fully legal.
Wait, switchblades were illegal?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were illegal. They just became illegal in the year 2019.
Okay.
But the blade law still matters of you can't carry one longer than the palm of your wrist.
The palm of your wrist?
The palm of your hand, damn it.
Like, what palm do you have on your wrist?
That's reasonable. That's a reasonable law, I'd say.
So like me, I have a lot of knives, but most of them I cannot carry, I cannot take them anywhere. If I was to move to a different country, I could not take them with me.
Yeah.
I would have to physically mail them to my new address.
Yeah, probably.
And they would have to be in their full packaging, which they all are in their full packaging. I never take them out, they're kind of collector's items.
I'm the kind of person who does like to collect things, but I don't like to keep those things in their packages.
I mean, look, like G-Man's Chinese or Japanese jade knife. I have one of those. It doesn't look as jagged, but it is a jade handled knife.
Yep.
And I've showed G-Man. It looks pretty nice.
Yep.
That
I can attest.
that is pretty illegal.
But it's fine.
You see, most blades that are put inside of a scabbard, or their sheath, scabbard, whatever you want to call it, they holster. Let's just call them holsters. Most of them are illegal, as followed as ready to kill.
Alright.
Like a hunting knife with a gut hook. A hunting knife with a gut hook, that's considered ready to kill. A Skinning knife with
Oh,
a
really?
curved blade, that's considered ready to kill.
What about like a sword or something?
You can't
Is
physically carry a sword in public.
that,
Unless you're going to like a Comic-Con and it's like, it's completely dull. Like, you can't even cut a piece of paper.
yeah.
That's pretty dull.
Yeah.
I don't know, it takes a pretty sharp blade to cut a piece of paper now that I think of it.
Yeah.
There are only two characters who I think I could successfully pull off a pretty good cosplay in terms of anime base.
I can't pull off any anime based. No, wait, never mind. I have the, I can pull off Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. I used to have his voice down packed.
I can pull off like I can pull off Toby from Naruto in his like
Damn.
orange mask Akatsuki look, or I can pull off Trafalgar Law from One Piece. Because as like I have the goatee and the right skin tone. I just need the outfit to match.
Yeah. I was gonna cosplay a while back as my own version of Lucifer or Deadpool.
Officer?
I would make a pretty good Deadpool cosplay.
You saying Lucifer just reminded me of another character I created called Damon. And he's basically this kid who acts as some sort of vigilante for his own personal justice. And anybody who he deems like pure evil, he just simply like takes their ass out. Like I had to execute them is what it's probably going.
Do you guys believe that the devil is evil?
Depends on the context.
Yeah.
Well, if you date back and you notice the actual history of Lucifer Morningstar himself, the original Lucifer, okay? Lucifer was cast out of heaven because he went against his father's wishes, alright? Then on, he tried to establish free will amongst the humans. He established free will after he got kicked out. He tried to convince Eve to take a bite of a tree, right? I mean, eat a fruit
From a tree?
Yeah, to take a
Just
fruit
bite the
out
bark. It's fine.
take some fruit out of a tree, all right? The fruit was to make you know things. What's so evil about that?
Yeah.
And lastly, he was damned to hell, to run hell, the place where evil is gone to punish. How can somebody be evil if they punish it?
I mean, here's another thing which always confused me about like pure Christian beliefs about hell. It's like it seems like you could get sent there for like even like the littlest of things.
Yes.
Like I mean,
Even thinking that chick's
go
tits are
around
big, you could probably go to hell.
Yeah, actually,
Like,
that
around
was a
slaughtering-
belief.
If you go around slaughtering people, that's probably worthy of you being sent to hell.
But listen, in Christianity, it physically it contradicts that. See, they say if you defy the Ten Commandments, you are more than likely going to hell. But also,
They
it
defined
says
that shit a lot, didn't they?
it also says that if you ask for forgiveness, you are forgiven in the house of God.
I mean, like Christianity, like whether like you believe it or not, regardless of your like religious beliefs, like a long time ago was pretty fucked up. Like a lot of people used like those beliefs to like sort of warp other people's minds, especially.
They also used them to burn witches way back in the 18th century.
They also used it to justify slavery.
They
too,
also did
because,
that
like,
too.
Yeah, they're like, oh, slavery happens in the Bible, so therefore it's okay to do it IRL. Yeah, so
I feel like, honestly, the people who wrote the Bible, where did they get their original scriptures from? That's my question.
Some guy's brain.
And how badly did they I mean, any priest could have walked into their office at that point in time and be like, "Hey, could you mind popping in there a little phrase about this here?" It gives him 20 pieces of gold, and he's like, "I'll pop in a few words about it. I will put just one. I'll pop a few."
Yeah, because around that time, like popes and kings and shit, like they ran their countries through a bunch of propaganda.
They ruled under gold and having a lot of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Donations box back then probably went to the popes.
Now, like,
Probably.
on the topic of like religious beliefs, this is somewhat on the topic. Do you believe that there is something that happens after death, and if so, what would it be?
I believe physically in reincarnation. Like, listen.
Yeah.
Listen. If you live a basic good life, you did what in your mindset was right, you will be reincarnated. If you did something greater, like our fallen soldiers, if you did something up and beyond, like you protected, you served in some sort of war, you were a hero or some shit, you go to a higher place. If you were lower than shit, I feel like you're just there. When you die, there's nothing left. You're done.
I kind of believe in like I do believe in the whole reincarnation thing, but I also believe in like some sort of afterlife place that you go to. Like,
I feel like there's a place to rest. Like, there's a place for reincarnation and there's a place for rest.
Yeah, like a purgatory or limbo or something.
No, not like a limbo. I'm saying like a place of ultimate rest. Like, whenever a soul is reincarnated multiple times, like there would be a place of eternal rest for that soul. I mean, it's like a battery. Whenever you recharge a battery multiple times, it gets weak.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, I also believe that there is also a place for, like, going off of what you said, there could also be a place for redemption of any like corrupt souls, so they can make themselves good again.
I never thought about that. Maybe that is what reincarnation is.
Yeah, and that could be like limbo or purgatory, to where like an evil soul or something that is capable of redemption, like is sent to this purgatory place, or limbo, and like they relive through like a lot of their like worst moments of their lives, or some sort of punishment is acted upon them in limbo, until they finally realize that what they've done was wrong, and they've acknowledged it and basically set themselves at peace.
Yes.
Because regardless, you can't deny, like I mean, you can say it, like you can't prove.
I feel like there is like a higher power. If whether or not the higher power is directed to one singular person or being is irrelevant.
Yeah, because like, it's like, I guess it depends on what you believe, like whether or not there is an afterlife. Like you can't like I mean, I guess you can try, and you can't really prove it at the same time. So it's like, you know, a catch-22 or whatever.
But also, my belief, I've also come recently to believe that whatever your religion is, the afterlife is morphed to see what you think you're supposed to see.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes.
It happens as as you think. Like, maybe there is a higher being that knows of all these religions going on, and it's just okay. So I'll just morph it to all of them.
Like, because like Buddhism and like Christianity and Judaism, they had to get their beliefs from somewhere, because I believe that every myth and legend comes from some form of truth revolved around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that like Greek gods or whatever actually existed, but you know, there could have been shit.
There could have been really powerful people with very powerful gifts. I mean, look, we only use about 20% of our brain.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if you think about it, way back when was the height of engineering. Right now, we're going down in our engineering.
Yeah, because people these days are really stupid and lazy.
They're relying too much on technology. Back then, they didn't rely on technology. They relied on engineering, pulleys, levees. They relied on what they can do with their own hands.
Yeah.
And I feel like people back then had a lot more smarts, and they easily could have tapped into something that's hidden inside of all of us. That, who knows, maybe God of Thunder was real. Maybe Zeus, there was a guy named Zeus and he could throw a fucking lightning bolt like a spear.
I'm just gonna be the black sheep and say that I believe in eternal nothingness, that nothing happens after we die.
I used to believe that as well. I mean, everyone has their own belief. That's why I think after death, it happens what you think is going to happen. Now, is there going to be a rapture? I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, people say the doomsday clock doesn't end after 2020. The doomsday clock that I last seen ended in 2012.
Yeah. And there was one before that that ended in the year 2000 with, like, the Y2K shit stuff.
Yeah. But we won't know. And there is one thing that I've noticed in the Bible, it does get right. We aren't guaranteed tomorrow. There's no guarantee for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We don't notice it, but every day we live on, and we could die. We could instantly just die.
And yeah, you could die on a dime at any moment.
I could die right now. Anyone could.
Exactly.
Somebody probably did just now. You never know.
Dude, there's people dying. Like, there's at least 10 people dying every second.
There's at least 10 people dying every 15 seconds. I wouldn't count it down to 1 second. I'd say one person dies in about every 3 to 4 seconds. And as everybody's dying, I just think everyone's being born as well, which also leads to the reincarnation.
But where do new souls come from?
Maybe that was the old souls from way back yonder that were tainted, and they finally realized, hey, we were wrong. Let's get back into this. I've learned my lesson, you know.
Yeah, and ghosts are a thing too, because I do believe in ghosts.
I believe in spirits that couldn't move on or that wouldn't let go.
Ghost.
I believe that a spirit that doesn't want to let go chooses to stay behind and gets angry over time, furious at people.
Yeah. Because, like, there are a lot of things which do show, like, some sort of, like, paranormal stuff does exist that can't be proved by any sort of science. Like, there was this case, like a full-blown case, about a house that actually bled and there were no bodies found in it, yet it continued to for like a few days.
Yes, I've heard of that one. It's a lot to get into and so little time to do it. I mean, we could stream all night if we wanted to. But I feel like we're only going to graze the very dick tip of it all.
What are you guys' thoughts on aliens sticking to this whole, like, mythology?
I believe aliens exist 100%.
They have to exist, you know?
Yeah, they would have to. There's no way that we're alone in this universe. I mean, the universe is eternal. It's I mean, is there an edge? We don't know.
So scientists say that there's hundreds of planets in our galaxy alone that mimic Earth.
Yeah, and for all we know, like, a lot of the stars that we see up in the sky could be, like, other solar systems, too.
They are. That every sun, every star is a solar system.
Yeah. Now, whether or not we're going to receive some sort of alien invasion, I'm not so sure about.
You see, back on the Rapture, if anything's going to doom humanity, it's going to be humanity.
Yeah.
The wrong people are going to fire nukes at the other wrong people, and it's going to be bad.
Yeah, and That's probably why like we world peace is something that we just can't achieve because just the way people are.
I mean, look, we do have the nuclear war treaty. We're supposed to not do that, but
Exactly.
that's the
That's
thing.
just words on a paper.
Supposed. Look at North Korea. Luckily, we did sign that treaty with them, but they were about ready to nuke themselves. They were.
Yeah.
North Korea had nukes aimed at South Korea.
That would have like affected themselves, China and Japan too.
Yes, it would. The shockwave would have been tremendous, and especially since South Korea also has nuclear plants.
Like, and like ever since like our war against Afghanistan or Pakistan or whatever country we were fighting,
Yes.
Vietnam, whatever, like there are still like hundreds of claymore bombs that are buried underneath, which are undiscovered and haven't set off yet.
And some of them may not ever. I mean, look, if you ever watched the movie The Mine, it's a Marine sniper walking through a desert with his partner, and they both step on mines. His partner wasn't so lucky. He was, and he was able to not lift up his foot.
Oh,
It was. It's dumb. Humanity is getting dumber and dumber.
Yeah.
Eventually, the nuclear war treaty will be broken. There is a guarantee about that.
will
And
that
there's
happen first, or will the volcano in South Dakota erupt and fucking kill us all?
I think the nuke will happen first, but I don't think the volcano is actually going to do anything. The biggest volcanic eruption was Pompeii, and Pompeii is smaller than the United States. It all depends on which way the lava flows.
Well, I mean, statistically, minimum outlook, more than America is going to be destroyed by that volcano.
That has to be a volcano bigger than Mount Everest.
It's an underground volcano, so
Is it bigger than Mount Everest?
I don't know. I don't know the statistics. I just
If
know
it's
gonna kill
underground,
at
that
least
means
half-
if it's underground, that means it's not going to erupt much time soon. Whenever it is, it's going to start pushing up.
it's just the amount of pressure and magma built up down there is
back
going to
to the-
destroy a lot of shit.
Back to the aliens and a lot of the shit conspiracy theories. Think of them. Do you think they actually built those pyramids in Egypt?
I mean, who else could have done it? The pulley systems were not as advanced back then. Granted, they could have made some skylifts or something like that out of wood, but it wouldn't be as strong enough to pick up a 1-ton brick.
I mean, it could be possible because there are like certain artifacts from the past which are said to be like futuristic for the estimated time they were from.
And I mean, also, look, how did we discover the pulley system to begin with? Whose idea was that?
The
Humans.
rope on a wheel. I mean, it's not too far-fetched of a concept to say somebody sort of found out about it themselves.
And whose great idea was it to build a triangle? I mean, it's weird. And another thing that we can't explain is Stonehenge.
Yeah, I don't know enough about Stonehenge.
Stonehenge's blocks are said to be heavier than the pyramids. One man was able to build Stonehenge himself with magnetic elevation technology.
That sounds.
It's
advanced.
very advanced technology for the time that he did it. He was able to build a full-on Stonehenge in his front yard.
Okay.
I would have to say aliens would have had to have done it, or at least assisted.
Do you think mermaids or sirens exist? Because there's
Sirens.
so much of them.
I think they're more of a siren.
Yeah. And like when I'm referring mermaid, I'm not obviously referring to half human, half fish. I'm probably more so meaning siren, but
Like humanoid fish people type thing.
I don't think they're gonna have a human face. I think they're gonna have a disfigured, fish face that has
More
long,
aquatic
that has
focused
more
face.
of a predator's teeth.
yeah.
I think they would have to be as mobile as a dolphin. They had to be the same color as a dolphin. They can morph in with the dolphins.
I kind of imagine them being more green than honestly.
Yeah. And
That depends
whether
on
or
if they're,
not
like, in the ocean or on the floor.
there has been
Something like that.
there has been fish pulled out of the ocean with spears and stuff inside of them of unexplainable makings. They're coral reef tipped spears.
Yep. I've seen them.
Yeah, and not to mention the fact that like there are just so many different there's so much ocean that we just haven't explored.
They say
At
space
all.
is going to be the final frontier. Honestly, I think ocean's going to be the final frontier.
I
mean,
I don't know. It depends. Like, will we build a spaceship that's capable of exploring the far reaches of the galaxy that can travel?
but a
at
limit
light?
supply of oxygen unless we can plant and grow things on the ship.
Well, I mean, people don't need to be on the ship for us to explore.
Or will we build a submarine that is strong enough to withstand the ocean's deepest depths?
Now, we would have to supply our own light, and water power would be a good source there. We would have an unlimited supply of water that can go through and create oxygen. We can filter water out like fish do and make oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that. It wouldn't be that hard. We can also have plants built up down there and planted, and that could also start having some oxygen.
Because like the whole moving to Mars thing, like there are studies that show that Mars could be plausibly capable of supporting life like Earth does.
We would
It's
have to get it
just-
started up.
Yeah, but it does have actual water and stuff on the planet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another one, it was a few solar systems away. It was the closest one. It was another planet. It had water and it has vegetation on it. It's
Yeah,
it's a
but, like,
few
that
hundred
has-
light years away.
I wonder if you search the galaxies long enough, you'll find a planet which is just like Earth, with like a people on it which look pretty much just like. I wonder, if you explored it enough, you would find.
Well, I
a
don't
planet
think they would
that's-
look just like us.
Well, for the most part, like us.
They would be
Just like-
humanoids, but they probably wouldn't be exactly like us. To them, we would probably be hideous.
I don't mean. I wouldn't go as that far. I mean, no, they're similar enough. There's probably a few slight differences. Maybe they have antenna or different type of ears.
Maybe they
or
have a
such.
different color skin.
Yeah, something like.
Maybe they
Or
don't
they
have
could
a
just-
maybe they don't have a thick enough ozone layer, so they're applied to ultraviolet rays, and that could affect the skin.
They could be plant people, or they.
Plants
could be,
vs zombies could be real.
Or they could be the stereotypical alien that's very blobby looking gray with big black eyes.
I don't know.
Personally,
I feel like those are real, because how else could we have figured of that image of them?
yeah.
There's
Because, there
also
are,
a picture of another planet where there's a slug-like creature on it. Just a big blob of a creature. They don't
And,
have obviously
ceph-
very good pictures, but
And there are also two species on this planet which, as far as I know, are debated to be alien descent or some shit.
What species are those?
Because cephalopods, aliens and not aliens, octopi and squids.
Mm-hmm.
Because like there aren't really any other animals that we could find that are similar enough to those two in particular. Like us and monkeys, for example, we have like we are similar in a lot of ways.
What about dolphins? Can you find a link to them?
Yeah, not as far as I'm aware. But,
Then why aren't they considered to be aliens?
I haven't looked at the dolphins. I just talk about like squids and octopus and stuff. And they're also, and like dolphins, they're also considered to be like one of the most intelligent non-human species on the planet. Like,
yeah.
They are pretty smart.
Dolphins are smarter than humans, to be honest.
Dolphins do drugs.
Yeah. Dolphins are the only mammals to actually have their own language. They actually have their physical own language.
Yeah, like, and I remember hearing about a story where a dolphin managed to use an iPad pretty well.
I remember seeing stories of dolphins actually saving people.
Oh yeah.
Elephants do that.
Dolphins are very, very smart. I don't think we're ever. I think dolphins will rule the world before we finally get a grasp of it. We think we rule the world. No.
I mean, just in general, animals are a lot smarter than most people give them credit for.
Mm-hmm. Like dogs, for instance. Dogs have the sense of being loyal. They're loyal to their masters. They're loyal to their family, the people they love. Dogs physically have an ability to love.
Yeah. Monkeys are pretty smart themselves, and they're like a close cousin to us.
But I do not believe in evolution.
I vaguely believe.
I wholeheartedly believe in
Charles Darwin had a little bit of sketchiness to his research and his provings. I don't think that evolution is 100% real. I think maybe we've changed over the years, but I don't think we evolved directly from monkeys. Like, let's say horses.
People say that we didn't evolve from monkeys. I
say that. See, look, even like horses. People say horses used to have padded feet like dogs, but years and years of walking around, their feet got harder, and they turned into a hoof, a type of hair bone marrow.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe that. Like, I believe if anything, you would evolve from, like, maybe monkeys and humans evolved from the same original animal, and it just sort of like turned into a branch from there. Like,
that's how people believe mermaids came about. Humans split off into the sea and land.
And also they say the city of Atlantis is real.
I mean,
how are you supposed to make that?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's legends of it. The legendary home of the mer people. Maybe that's where the sirens came from.
Isn't the idea of Atlantis that a city just sank into the ocean?
Which is happening right now to some place. I don't remember the name of it, but some place is currently getting sunk or swallowed into the ocean. So it's plausible.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of like lost places,
I don't want
to. Did you hear about that place that was I forget where it was exactly, but it was somewhere like near Asia. It's this place called North Sentinel, I think it is. And what it is it's like the one location people have found in the entire world that is still stuck back in the Stone Age. It's managed to like go this long without being in contact with modern civilization up until now.
Yeah, I heard about them.
Well, another grave mystery that I've always wondered is, you know about the Mayans, right?
The Mayans?
The Mayans.
The Mayans.
The ancient Mayans.
Created the calendar.
Oh, the Mayans.
All that shit.
Yeah.
I know about
The legendary, you see, Mayan civilization, they thrived. We have decoded all of their scriptures. We know up to a certain point in time of everything that they've done, and then whenever it reached a certain time, it all just stopped, like they just disappeared without a trace.
Yeah.
There's still things of gold inside of the cities. There's all these things they left behind. They just disappeared.
Yep.
There's so much like weird
The
stuff that happens.
The same thing happened a few hundred years later in Roanoke, Rhode Island. The whole entire colony that was there, and a guy was gone for I don't know, a week or two, and whenever he got back from overseas, the whole colony was gone. The only sign of anything was sketched into a tree, Roanoke.
Did you ever hear about that bike that is like stuck inside of a tree, like fused with it? And like supposedly the story is that like some kid, like before he was sent off to war, I think it was World War II or World War I, I don't remember which, but he was sent off to war, and he parked his bike near this tree, and he never came back, and his parents decided to leave the bike there. Eventually the tree sort of grew in a way in which it morphed with the bike, so now somewhere in America there's a tree which has a bike just stuck in it, and there's like no cracks or anything, it's just fused with the tree.
Same thing happened with my with one of my uncles and a shovel of his. He had left a shovel. The tree had various splits inside of it, and he just put the shovel inside one of the splits, and he forgot it there over time. He never used the shovel again, and finally, like a few years later, he needed that shovel. He walks out to get it. The shovel is physically inside of the tree.
Yeah, it's weird how that works.
Hey, Ben.
It is very weird how it works. I would like to know how. Like also those trees that twist together, they braid each other. Like trees that braid, they braid together.
Those trees are
No one knows really how it happens. Also, I found a pine tree off in some woods area that has the body of an oak tree, but has the leaves and bark of a pine tree.
Yeah, dude,
there's a lot of shit that we can't explain.
Oh yeah.
It's just the inbred of trees.
It's G-Man over here comes out of left field.
Yeah, he's the funny.
He's the commentary. He's the comedy relief.
Yeah. Like we're over here talking about like deep stuff, and he's over there like, hey, I'm gonna say something funny.
Oh,
It's inbred.
Ben over here entertained.
Yeah.
I gotta keep
Miss
Cat of Darkness over here entertained.
Yeah, I got I was just about to mention too, like, dude, like imagine Gavin's video, and he's playing his game.
Echo.
And in the background, there's two randos talking about like weird deep shit, and Gavin's just trying to play a game where he's shooting stuff and fighting.
Yeah, me and you were physically inside of this podcast. It's a podcast setup, and we have Gavin over here. He's just like, okay, guys, click the link and pick which one I should get.
Yeah.
Freaking Gavins are Nogla.
Yeah.
I'm just in one Discord. Am I echoing too, Ben?
No, you're not. You're not echoing.
According to the stream, I am.
I don't hear you.
No, you're not echoing.
Well, considering that I do not have any fan base or videos to upload yet, I don't have anyone to for myself and maybe you guys.
I guess I don't know what's going on.
Do you have an actual computer PC setup, or do you have a laptop?
I have a PC.
You could. Do you have an iPhone?
I have a smartphone, but I don't think I have an iPhone.
Does it have hotspot?
I don't.
I mean, if you have internet, you should have a hotspot.
If
right?
you have hotspot, you could connect your computer via hotspot, and you can just, it should be just enough to have this Discord chat running, and it wouldn't be enough for you to stream, but it would be enough for you to record.
Okay, like, I mean, but even then, it's like, when I try to use OBS and see if it could work, it just didn't work. It crashed, like, every single time I tried.
You probably downloaded the wrong OBS at the time. Now there's only one. Back then you had 2 options to download.
I mean, it was like relatively recent, like a few months ago, like a month or 2.
I mean, look at me. I literally just re-downloaded OBS after 3 to 4 years of having the same one. And OBS has never been working smoother in my life. It's been working great.
I'm just sort of gonna dumb it down to, like, in my case, like, my computer is just not good enough to handle it.
Well, why would I care if Polarsaurus Rex sees this video? Sounds like a nobody.
Ooh.
Maybe it's some, like, big shot on YouTube who, like, it was all about this conspiracy shit we were just talking about.
Yeah,
It's
we're
like,
just in a
oh,
podcast dealing with our own shit, so we're just dealing with emotions.
It's like, oh, you guys think you know stuff about that? Well, I know stuff about that.
You think you can have an opinion? Well, I have an opinion.
That's basically the internet in a nutshell.
Right.
You can't have an opinion, but only I can.
Right. At James
And
Charles.
And anyone who disagrees with my opinion, they're wrong.
At James Charles.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I think James Charles was the only person that believed it was right for him to go after straight males, knowing they're straight, and try to have sexual relations or relationships with them, knowing that they're straight. That is technically a form of harassment.
I mean, if you know that they aren't into you, and especially not into your particular gender, you shouldn't be going.
It's frankly wrong and disrespectful to the person.
Yeah.
Now, I believe if you're gay, you're gay. I don't care.
Yeah.
I honestly don't. If you
And
suck dicks on your
also-
free time, feel free, suck a dick. I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's your choice.
Don't merge it
Yeah.
into my life. Okay? I don't want to know.
That's gay.
You can be yourself, but don't be to the point of overdoing it. You can be fashionable. I gotta admit, gay people are extremely fashionable.
Yeah.
You can be fashionable.
Well-
You can have your walk. You can have your talk. You can have the tone of your voice. I don't care. But whenever you talk to me or you approach me, I want to hear normal talking. I don't want to hear coming out of your mouth. I don't want to hear that. That's what a lot of people are throwing out there just instantly, that they're gay. I mean, you can be having a conversation with a gay guy and he'll just randomly, yeah, my boyfriend. It's like, I don't care. I don't care stories about your boyfriend. We're talking about something else. Why'd you bring that up?
Yeah, it's like.
Like, if the conversation calls for it, fine. But
Yeah, it's okay if we get on the subject of why or his sexuality in general. I don't care. But if we're having a nice conversation about the weather or something that happened on the news, don't bring it up.
Yeah.
it's like
and that's
vegans.
why-
By the way, I'm vegan.
Yeah, and like it's also like that same general reason why I'm not in everyone's face about my autism, and usually prefer not to talk about it that much. It's like I don't want people to view me as, oh, he's an autistic guy.
He's
that
one of
means
them.
special needs, because like apparently I've heard that I've been assigned to special needs programs in school, but I never really took any of them.
Because you didn't need
Probably-
them.
Yeah, exactly.
You probably have those neurons, or whatever the heck crap, in your brain that speeds up your learning path. Are you slow?
Yeah. I mean, it depends, because I have a very specific way of learning. Because
You see, that's
That
all.
could be said for
That's
anyone.
all autism is. It's a certain
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what's
just-
probably yours. It's a certain schedule and a certain way you have to do things. If you evade from that schedule, you can have a mental breakdown, or you get majorly frustrated.
yeah, I get frustrated a lot over very stupid.
Say like you wake up every morning at a certain time, you eat a certain breakfast, you get dressed a certain way. Say you wake up that morning and that certain breakfast isn't there, and the certain way you get dressed has been mixed up. You probably get pretty heated.
Yeah. If your life is so routine to that point, to where like everything needs to be this specific way, I can see it. Like, as for me, the kind of guy who's just sort of, let's just do this or whatever. It's like, I don't really care what I eat in the morning, so long as it tastes good.
But to be honest, going back to the sexuality thing, I don't think it's right that lesbians get more leniency than gay guys.
That's
Dude,
fair.
like,
I honestly don't think it's right. Lesbians, because we live in an economy of perverted men, that
Well, now there's another thing though. According to a study, straight women look up lesbian porn more than men do. So I think it's something with that.
but
and the other
It's-
thing is, like,
Mm.
there are, like, I believe that there are, like, almost as many perverted women, too, that just sort of go under the radar. Because more oftentimes than not, like, a woman, like, has a stronger case when it comes to, like, sexual harassment. People are more likely to believe that a guy was sexually harassing a girl than a girl was sexually harassing a guy.
that's true. But
Like the movement
Back
a
to
couple
the-
places, you don't need any evidence in order to like
That-
accuse a guy of sexual harassment and he'll get arrested.
Yeah.
but back on the same subject, and biracial people, they want to make their stand that they're bi. I understand that, but if you're in between,
Uh-huh.
you don't have to be on the same level. You can sway either
Yes,
way.
right.
You don't have to be a certain person. You don't have to stand out and make yourself known like you're gay. You could stay hidden.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, here's what I say, okay? If you like don't care about what gender somebody is, or what sexuality they are, or what race they are, and you want to like let people know that you don't really care about that. If anything, you're against full equality. I say just treat those people with the respect that you would any other human being, and just treat them like a person.
But
Just don't be all up in their face like, I support you in everything you do.
yeah, I support all of them too, but here's my problem also, is the bisexual people that sway mostly to girls or mostly to guys, depending on their gender. Why don't you just be that one, and you just occasionally, say a girl sways towards more girls. You say that you're lesbian, but every once in a while, you like to have a guy every once in a while.
Just a side comment. I think we're gonna hit every state or every conversation that we probably shouldn't have on a live stream.
I mean,
Get people heated type conversations.
YouTube physically can't remove us because of we're talking about sexuality right
there
now.
are people. There are people who have like.
YouTube's
talked
pro
and
pride.
discussed worse- There are people who have talked and discussed worse things, and their shit is still.
YouTube's
up
pro
and
pride.
running.
As long as we're saying that we're with it. We're okay with the people doing it. We're just saying it. Don't make it so much noticeable.
I'm
That-
not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that we've covered politics, we've covered religion, we've covered sexuality. It's like all the things bigger YouTubers try to avoid to try and stay out of the.
If this
the-
video
the-
gets removed and blocked and I get an email for it, oh well.
Well, yeah, I don't really care about that. I'm just
But
saying.
maybe we'll be the
anything-
first one to stay on here, and people will know.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then we'll get a bunch of views.
probably not.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I have had one consistent watcher, so I'm guessing we're being interesting.
Yeah. I mean, Gavin does too. He has Miguel, and you have.
Yeah. Miguel, Ben's here. He's a return boy.
I have Cat of Darkness right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if
I
Ben's
have-
still here because my
I have-
viewer count never changes.
Yeah.
I have nobody because every video on my channel was unlisted because I wanted to show them through my friend, show them to my friends as private. And the videos I have aren't even good. Like they're
Yeah.
just like neat little projects. Like, hey, this is kind of neat.
Yeah, I know you're still here, Cat of Darkness. That's why I just said you're still there.
Yeah. Because
Yes,
I've done,
Ben is still here.
because I've done a couple speed art videos to show to my friend Riley. Because
The guy who went to bed early,
Yeah.
just for
that
reference.
guy.
See, we would have had about 5 people on this stream right now, but everyone chickened out and went to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Riley has actual work, I think.
I
don't know
have
if
work
he did.
tomorrow too, but look at me.
Well, when do you wake up?
I don't know. I just
Yeah,
get up, I wake up, I roll out of bed, throw some pants on and my shirt, grab my work hat, go off to the shop, and I get busy. I don't look at the time until I get there.
I'm pretty sure like the majority of Gavin's fans are like from somewhere outside of the United States.
Yeah, Miguel has like a 7-hour time difference.
Yeah, like wasn't Zunk like the first, like one of the first dudes who says I'm straight up from Sweden or something like that?
Something like that.
Anywho,
They're all over the place.
um,
I'm a biracial channel.
Yeah, me too. Well,
That's
I'm
another
not-
thing
I'm
I
not
hate.
any-
That's another thing I hate, and I'm not going to get into the conversation because then we would have actually hit everything that we're not supposed to talk about. I hate people that are very racist. I don't like you. I'm just gonna say that right
I'll
now.
be jokingly racist, but I'm.
I
not
will be
genuinely
joking to it too, but I'll also make white guy jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
can
mean,
insult all races, including my own.
I joke about my own race, but I also joke. I make more Jew jokes more than any joke. That's just me. I don't make Holocaust jokes. I make Jew jokes. That's the difference.
Hmm.
And I've made Jew jokes
Yeah.
to where Jews will actually laugh at the jokes. They don't.
Because you're not being offensive about it, you're being funny about it.
Yeah, I'm actually saying it in a funny tone. I'm not being like, huh, freaking Jew. No, I'm not that kind of person. It's
Why
just
don't you
not
go
me.
rub your pennies?
Like,
Oh.
Latino people, am I right?
And women singling out, like, men saying that women can't do a men's work.
Yeah, that's stupid.
There are
It's
some
all-
women that choose not to. As far as women getting the same pay as a man, I don't know.
That's completely false.
I don't.
I've done research on it. It's completely.
I know. So I'm talking about
Yeah.
should women get the same pay as a man?
They already do,
I
is what I'm
believe-
saying.
Oh yeah, they do.
Regardless if they do.
They do.
Regardless of,
Because that was taken into account.
Yeah.
They didn't take into account the fact that women take more days off and
Oh
they
yeah,
do
that
the
is
less
true.
dangerous jobs. and-
Women may have
all
a
that
child,
yeah, because it's usually like a mom who stays at home, like taking care.
Hey! Stop!
Hey, I'm just saying,
Misogynistic here.
I'm not trying to be misogynistic or anything. I'm just stating that statistically.
Most of the
it's
time,
usually-
there is a woman who stays home alone with the child.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether it be a grandmother, it may be an aunt. A woman generally stays home alone with the child.
Yeah, and it's usually like the man who goes out and provides.
it's a man's pride to go out and provide. That's what women don't understand as much. It's a man's pride to. It's a man's pride to take care of his family. If a man can't do that, then he feels that he's not a man at all.
Yeah, exactly. And
True.
that's one, that's one of the reasons, like, I'm hesitant on like getting like a pet, like a dog or a cat or whatever. Is because like I feel like if I can barely manage to take care of myself, then I don't know how well I would do taking care of a pet.
You see me, I have a pet. I have a couple pets. I actually tend to a farm, really. I have the responsibility to take care of that whole entire farm. So I know I would have enough responsibility to care for a family if I had to.
I mean, even if I don't, and I find myself in that sort of situation, I'll still give it my best shot. It'll probably not be perfect.
Nobody's perfect, man. I mean, if they say nobody's perfect and practice makes perfect, then why practice if nobody's perfect?
I don't think true perfection really exists. You can get close, but I mean, you can't really like.
I mean, look, nature can't even get perfection right. Nature's always changing. No tree, no mountain, no rock looks the same. No flower, no nothing.
Like even with yourself, like if you like took an image of your face and split down the middle and like reflected half of it, it would look like completely off. Because like nothing's perfect.
Nothing's
like,
perfect.
Like even the people who like use so many like different protractors and rulers and shit to make a perfect square or whatever, that's still not a perfect square.
There's gonna be a mess up somewhere. There's gonna be somewhere where that square overlaps. There's gonna be somewhere where that square doesn't meet. There's no such thing as a perfect cut. There's no such thing as a perfect anything. There's nothing as a perfect point.
Yeah, and even then, what is or isn't perfect is completely up to the individual. That's
subjective.
That is true.
Like my idea of perfection could be completely different from yours.
Yes.
Like me personally, I feel like Death Note is a masterpiece among anime. Gavin doesn't like it so much.
I've seen one episode, so I can't really talk, but
you see me, and a lot of people, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate comments from this. I think the conversion between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Kai, how there is so many differentiations between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Kai. Dragon Ball Z Kai takes away a lot of the episodes. It cuts it down short. It's crappy. It ruins the whole entire thing.
It's a very abridged version.
They cut it straight to the fighting.
Yeah, and they also like remove like some of the blood and stuff, which there wasn't original.
The original platformed on VHS, bought from Blockbuster, Dragon Ball Z, is my physical perception of perfect.
I personally like the original Dragon Ball more.
I liked the cursing. I liked the gore. I liked if somebody got hit, it looked like they got freaking hit.
I just like it because, it's the artist's original work. It should be viewed the way it's intended to be viewed.
Right. No one knows what not many people know what the original Friday the 13th even looked like.
And that's another thing why, I would get a little upset when people are like, "Oh, Naruto ripped off Hunter x Hunter" or some shit. I'm like, dude, like, there is, like, not many things. There's, like, a few tiny...
Naruto is an earlier time than Hunter x Hunter, to begin with. Naruto's cartoons were not as good enough animation to get the mouth movement right. Hunter x Hunter actually has good animation to it.
I mean, it depends on which Hunter x Hunter you're talking about. If you're talking about the 2011 version, then yeah. If you're talking about the 1999 version, the animation is definitely a lot more stiffer. But that's because
then again, Naruto was made in the early 2000s, but the books were written a lot earlier than that.
And the Hunter x Hunter books were written a long time ago as well, too. So, yeah. There's also that.
Yes.
But like a lot of the points people will say that Naruto ripped it off is like the tuning exam is basically the same thing as a hunter exam, even though like there are only like 2 phases which are come anywhere similar to it, and even then there's still plenty of differences. And Sasuke ripped off Kurapika, even though Sasuke was confirmed to be inspired by Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yes.
And if they're gonna like give Naruto shit for ripping off Hunter x Hunter, I don't see why people aren't giving My Hero Academia or Black Clover shit for ripping off Naruto, because there are so many similar. Because those 2 stories have so much more similarities with Naruto than Naruto does with Hunter x Hunter.
I mean, I haven't really seen much that Attack on Titan has ripped off of.
I haven't really seen anything that was similar to Attack on Titan. But
Attack on Titan's kind of original. I mean, it's based on an emotionally unstable boy who's in a world of these human-eating titans, and he can turn into one himself.
Yeah, I know what it is. I've only seen the first season, is what I'm saying.
I don't think. Eventually, somewhere along the line, every show ever has ripped off someone.
Yeah, like there's no such thing as true originality by this point in time.
No, there's not. I mean,
even if you perceived it as like your original idea, there's still gonna be something that came before that did the same thing. You know, the whole Simpsons did it spiel. You know, that could still apply.
yeah. Just like the TV show that is famous now, even though it's been out for a couple years, Lucifer. The show Lucifer was originally cut from the DC universe hero Lucifer. It was originally taken from DC Nation.
And that's another thing. Like, I plan on like writing stories and stuff too, and like the general premise I have for a lot of them, or a lot of the ideas that I have, aren't even original in themselves. Like, one is more or less inspired by what Yu-Gi-Oh originally was like in the manga in season 0.
Yeah, season 0.
Yeah, because like Yu-Gi-Oh originally wasn't gonna be about like the fucking card games at all. It was more so like about a series of mind games or shadow games.
Yeah.
That essentially.
It was a lot cooler back then. Not many people will ever know the original idea of Yu-Gi-Oh, or where it came from.
Yeah.
A lot of people just watched the movie that came out in the year 2000 of Yu-Gi-Oh and the frickin' Egyptian god cards.
Also, Yugi has like the best anime hair I've ever seen.
Yes, I have to admit that. Him and the Pharaoh both.
Yeah. It's like he's got like blonde little folding bangs. He's got like black spiky hair and purple spiky hair behind that.
Yeah, and he has a little bit of redness in it too.
Yeah.
And
I like how like he has a physical transformation when he like turns into Yami Yugi or Atem or whatever you want to call him.
I call him Pharaoh.
Yet nobody points it out. I find it kind of funny.
Right.
It's like he gets taller, his voice gets deeper, and that includes the Japanese dub too.
Yeah, no one ever points out that he turns into Pharaoh.
Yeah. Like, nobody even really acknowledges it until Yugi himself says, "Oh, by the way, this is a thing I could do."
Right.
Like, oh, cool.
Oh, I've never noticed this before in my life. I just thought Yugi could get really tall.
Oh. He doesn't even really get very tall. He just gets taller than he was before, which isn't saying much. He's still short, like even as like Yami.
But to be honest, if the Pharaoh had the hair that he has inside of the series, Man,
Yeah.
back then the Pharaoh's hair was on fleek.
And apparently, supposedly he had that hair like back when he was like still a pharaoh in ancient Egypt.
Yeah, apparently so. I used to actually collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I used to have all 3 Egyptian god cards.
Do you know what kind of disappointed me about Yugi and Jump Force?
What?
His ultimate isn't Exodia, it's Slifer.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess it does kind of make sense as that stupid little fucking dumb shit Weevil toss all of his Exodia cards in the ocean. Yeah. I've only seen like 50 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't know too much about it. Like, if I were to ever get into Yu-Gi-Oh, I would probably just watch the first series, and probably like anything GX onwards, I would probably just sort of...
I would watch way back to the beginning. That's what I would do. I would watch the very, very, very first episode and keep going from there.
So basically the original series, like I just said.
Yes.
Yeah, I mainly like just plan on sticking with Yugi and his journey.
I mean, I remember sitting down in the living room watching Yu-Gi-Oh, and a commercial would come on saying like some sweepstakes to get this certain card, like a golden card, and I was like, I want to do it. Back when Yu-Gi-Oh was famous.
Yeah, I miss being a kid because you're just so excited for so much shit.
Cartoons have downfallen so bad from 2008 and onward. I mean,
oh yeah,
it started with the...
Yeah, I mean, in this day and age, there are a few good ones every now and then, but most, I mean, they seem to be starting to make their way more recently. But within this past decade, definitely there's been some shit. Like
I mean, it's... Yeah, the Pickle and Peanut was dumb. The Uncle Grandpa was dumb.
I don't know. I kind of liked him.
I mean, it's
kind of dumb.
I mean...
Okay, here's my biggest problem with Teen Titans Go. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of Teen Titans, so I can't go off on the spiel like...
I love Teen Titans.
So I can't go off on a spiel like, oh, it's not like the original. My biggest problem with Teen Titans Go is that Cartoon Network airs it way too much. Like when regular show had its finale, like what a network would usually do is it would marathon episodes leading up to that finale. If it's an episodic, if it's a not as episodic show like regular show, but in the case with regular show, they had a marathon of Teen Titans Go constantly with one slot filled out for regular show. It was probably one of the most insulting, like...
I mean, regular show had a lot of ratings. But here was my main problem, and this is whenever Cartoon Network started its downfall, was the deletion and discontinuation of Teen Titans. I'd have to say that. That's why they post Teen Titans Go so much, is because they hope that they can get those ratings back. The only way they're getting those ratings back is if they continue the Teen Titans series.
I've heard rumors that they might be coming back to finish it, because like they were apparently building up like one final story arc for one of the characters.
It left off so terribly on a Terra episode.
It did.
It was so bad.
I didn't see the original one, so I can't speak. But I think I do know what you're talking about.
Weren't they supposed to fight Slade, but never did?
Yes, they were supposed to fight Slade, and that's what Cartoon Network tried to recreate with the special marathon episode where Slade shows up on Teen Titans Go.
Like, they like, okay, in that, I don't know if it's the episode you're referring to, but there is an episode where they do that. And they don't even show the fight at all. The entire episode is just them being stalked by a creepy clown. They're like, guys, we gotta fight Slade. It's like 30 minutes later, and they come back, and they just smash Slade's mask on the ground like, whoa, we did it, man, did you see that awesome fight? And then the rest of the episode is them getting stalked by a creepy clown.
Yep.
Oh,
It was really stupid.
Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans. It really caught the minds of teenagers and young adults. It
I was a little kid and I still loved it.
it connected to people. Everyone everywhere could relate to it. It wasn't as loud and bombardic. Like, granted, Cyborg and Beast Boy had their moments, but it wasn't loud and bombardic. It had a subtle gloominess to it. The tower wasn't even that great. It was.
Yeah, and in Teen Titans Go, like, you could, like, most of the Teen Titans themselves they might as well be the same character, let's be with slightly different personalities.
Cyborg used to be very moody. He used to be very reluctant towards him being half man, half robot. He was very, very shadowy because of that. Starfire was always very confused. She never changed onto Teen Titans Go. She stayed the same. Robin was oblivious that. See, in the Teen Titans Go series, I'm sorry that I'm cutting y'all off so much.
I'm used to it.
Teen Titans Go series, Robin tries to go for Starfire so much. As I remember in the original Teen Titans, Starfire goes for Robin.
Yeah, like there is one episode where it showed like Starfire going for Robin in Teen Titans Go. And it was like this weird joke where Robin was it was like that episode where Starfire tries to be a villain to appease to Robin. And like there's like this joke where she says she blew up the moon because she knows how much Robin liked it. There's like this little cutaway joke where it showed like Robin, air kissing the moon, and Starfire is standing behind him like this, one of those very sad looks and a wobbly frown.
I mean,
that's like the only time
in Teen Titans Go to Tokyo, they actually finally kiss after a long time of waiting and yearning for it. And the whole entire time in Teen Titans Go to Tokyo, they have their moments where they're about to do something romantic, and it always gets splurged, it always gets stopped. Something always happens.
Yeah, I also don't like, I'm not a huge personal fan of the whole butt of the joke character, like what Robin is in Teen Titans Go. Like, it's cool to have a comic relief or a character who's sometimes the butt of the joke, but I don't like it when a character is constantly the butt of the joke. That's a problem which SpongeBob had for a while now, was that it placed too much emphasis on, punishing Squidward for most of the time no reason at all, other than just because they thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It's like, what made Squidward's punishments funny in the first place was that because the punishments were cartoony enough to where, they weren't, they didn't actually make you cringe, the scene where he gets his toenail ripped off, that one was one of the funniest scenes in the series. But, he also did something which made him deserve it. Towards the end. It's like now Squidward, and just now in my eyes, Squidward's more of a depressed guy who's just trying to live out his life as best he could, and people just keep giving him constant shit, and he keeps getting beaten down by the world around him. And it's the same problem with Meg from Family.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. Because at some point they decided that making Meg a punching bag was the funniest
Same
thing
with
ever.
Junior in Cleveland show. He was often put to shame for him being fat.
I mean, well,
by Rilo, and he was bullied a lot at school.
I mean, at least in that show, they showed some of him being real cool, though, too.
Yeah, they did. They did show Junior a lot of justice because they realized what they were doing.
Yeah, because, I remember there was this one scene in the Cleveland show which I kind of liked, where, he wound up getting a girlfriend, and that chick's, ex-boyfriend, starts a rap battle with him, and he starts off...
That's what I was thinking, too.
And he starts off his rap as A, B, C, D, EFG, you should know not to fuck with me. And he just starts spitting bars after that. It was, and I liked that.
Yeah,
Because,
that was pretty
like,
good.
on one hand, as somebody who has straight up sung the alphabet in public once before and has felt pure, utter shame from it because of how embarrassed it was relatable to me, and it also gave me a sense of hell yeah when he like fucking started breaking out and shit.
Junior was a character you could relate to so much. The fact that they canceled Cleveland show is an atrocity. Cartoon Network has an amount of fuck-ups. They deleted,
I mean, well,
as I've heard, I think they deleted Amazing World of Gumball as well.
no,
Oh, really?
They did?
That's still
Going on? Okay, thank
Oh,
God.
yeah.
I was about to cry on that one. That one would be about as much of a mistake as deleting the Teen Titans. Gumball was original. It wasn't cut off of anybody.
I mean, like, remember when Nickelodeon, like, I think is a bit worse in many categories. Like, remember that show Harvey Beaks?
I never watched it.
Yeah, there's a good reason for that. It's because Nickelodeon spent so much time hyping it up, and I shit you not, literally after the first episode was released, they immediately bumped that shit over to Nicktoons. Their like lesser sister channel, which like they throw a bunch of their older cartoons which they plan on retiring. It's like, if you're gonna spend so much time hyping this shit up, why are you gonna immediately switch it over to this other channel which less people know about?
Right. Just like the Ninja Turtles series that they were going out. They put that on Nicktoons too.
Yeah, the 2012 one, which like was 3D and stuff.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of it, but I've seen enough to know. Damn,
I like that one too.
Also,
Yeah.
Disney XD's Crash and Bernstein. If y'all have seen that one, that one was
Never heard of it.
Crash and Bernstein, yeah.
that one was really good.
Do you guys remember Kick Buttowski?
Bro, oh my
Yes.
God, it's been forever since I've heard that name.
Me too.
Remember Zeke and Luther?
Yes.
Yeah, I never seen it, but. I
And Drake and
remember
Josh. Oh my God, Zeke and Luther and
Yeah.
Drake and Josh were like the same people.
it. There was like, yeah, it's always, man, one of the most relieving feelings to me is like when you remember this show or movie you saw as a kid, and like you did, and you really liked it, and you bring it up to other people, or you hear about it from other people, and like, damn, there are other people who knew about this shit.
Right? Like, not many people even remember the original Pokemon song from the original 151.
I wanna
Be the very best, like nobody ever was.
That's
Wait,
like
people
my
don't know that
God.
song?
Yeah, there's certain people
That's
that don't
like
know that
God.
song.
Like, there are people who have never even seen anything of Pokemon that know that song. Like,
I know, but there are certain people who watch Pokemon to death and they don't even know the original song. I'm like, what?
that doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't. I mean, considering they stopped airing the show after 2005. They stopped airing the original 151 after 2005, I believe it was.
I mean, now, like, the earliest they go is, like, the Unova era.
Mm-hmm.
And even that's, like, starting to be less common. Now, no, the old news is X and Y, Kalos.
I think the oldest show right now that that has stayed consistently on Cartoon Network, and it's mainly because it's an old classic, is Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
I mean, even Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes.
Is Looney Tunes older than Tom?
I don't
Wait.
think they are.
The Flintstones, too, right?
The Flintstones don't air anymore.
They're on Boomerang, like, at midnight.
Boomerang is all of Cartoon Network's
Dude, like, do you hate what they've done with Boomerang?
Yes, I do.
I can't believe that shit. Like, originally it was like a freaking,
It was cartoons, old ones.
yeah, like the classics, the good shit.
Frickin' Thundercats, bro.
Yeah, like that Boomer Action section. Dude, like, I remember, like, tuning in every, like, afternoon or some shit to watch, you know, my daily episode of the Mr. Men Show.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I love that shit.
But no one
And, like,
nowadays,
and, like,
millennials and shit, they don't even know the power of PBS. PBS Kids.
Dude, have you seen Crashbox?
Oh my God, Crashbox.
Fuck, yes, it's so nice to know somebody who has seen that shit.
Crashbox was awesome, dude.
Dude, that shit was my fucking jam.
Bro, in Rough Ruffman. Fetch with Rough Ruffman.
It sounds familiar. Little Curious.
It's about It's about these kids that would go out on a on like a scavenger hunt for something. They'd have to go find a clue.
I Spy. It was I Spy.
No, it was like Fetch with Rough Ruffman. It was like the host was an animated dog.
Oh.
Oh,
An orange
I think I know
animated
exactly
dog.
what you're talking.
An orange animated, like, was there like a dude who had like a softball head or some shit next to it? Orange animated dog sounds just like the show, and maybe I'm just remembering.
Hold on, let me find a picture of Rough Ruffman and put it in the chat. I'm not gonna pull it up through the actual computer because that's not how I roll.
Okay.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about, though.
I think as soon as y'all see him, y'all know.
Yeah. Do you remember Little Curious?
Oh yeah, a little curious.
Yeah.
Here is a picture of Rough Ruffman right there in the chat.
Oh, that guy?
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember it now.
Yeah, that guy. It was called the Rough Ruffman Show.
Oh, I was thinking of HBO. HBO Kids. That's what I was thinking of this entire time.
I'm thinking about
Yeah,
PBS Kids.
Oh yeah. Now
Freaking Super Y and all that shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't tell me you don't know who Super Y is. I'll show you a picture of him too.
No, I know who Super Y is. No, now that I know we're talking about PBS here, no, I understand.
Man, it was, and Sid the Science Kid, dude.
Oh, dude, fucking Sid.
Sid was my jam.
Dude, he was so fucking. Dude, when I was a little kid, like 10 years old, watching that shit, and I thought it was so cool. Like, god damn, I wish I could be that cool.
I was like, Sid just like fucking walks up in the playground. He's like, "What's up? Yeah, it's me, man. I got a magnifying glass. That's right. I got a microphone with batteries in it. Mess with me."
Sid was one of those people who knew he was cool and just simply like owned it and showed it off.
Yeah.
The crazy part was he was one of those cool people who could clearly show how cool he was, and everyone else could look at him like, damn, he's cool, and not even the douchebag kind of cool. He's just cool. And that's the kind of guy I want to hang out with.
Yeah, I'm like looking up all the PBS Kids. Bro, PBS Kids still has a freaking website.
It does?
Yeah.
I guess not too.
Remember the original Clifford though?
Oh, dude, Clifford.
And Cyber Chase?
Cyber Chase sounds familiar.
It had that guy with the. It had that green dude with that weird chin.
I know what you're talking about. I know what it is. I just don't remember anything about it.
Ooh, and remember Martha Speaks, the one about that talking lab?
Yeah, I like that one.
And those two Mexican brother and sisters, I think it was Maya and Miguel.
Are you talking about Wonder Girl?
No, Maya and Miguel. It was a Mexican
Well,
brother and sister.
doesn't sound.
Oh, Wonder Girl was really good. I liked Wonder Girl. It always aired right after Martha. But one that I missed the most and it taught me the most was Wildcats.
Wild Kratts?
Kratts, that's it.
Oh, fucking Zaboomafoo, man. That was the best fucking lemur ever.
Yes, dude.
Hands down.
And you can't forget the original Airbender. That one wasn't on there. That was on Nickelodeon, but still.
Yeah, I know. Avatar: The Last Airbender. God damn, dude, that shit's a classic.
Man, I used to still have it on VHS.
Dude, remember fucking VHS?
I still have VHS.
I have VHS tapes, but nothing to play them on.
I used to have VHS tapes. I don't have it.
I still watch a lot of the original movies on VHS.
Oh man, you remember the OG Wiggles?
Oh my god.
I only had like one series of episodes on VHS, and all I can remember from it is like two particular songs. One of them is like this hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato.
I remember whenever I was a lot younger watching freaking Wonder Pets.
Yeah. That shit. Oh, what was that show on like I don't remember where it was. I don't know if it was Nick Jr. or if it was Disney Jr. or whatever. But it was like this show about these three rock stars, and like one is like you have a blue guy, a pink girl,
Oh, the Doodle Bops, the Doodle Bops.
yes, that shit. Oh fuck, dude.
I
That's
still
one of
have
those-
the Doodle Bops on DVD.
Like, that's one of the things which I've been trying so hard to remember, but I just couldn't.
The freaking red dude, whenever he would pull the lever every time, or the rope, they'd always say,
Dude.
"Don't pull the rope."
Dude, Mo was the best.
Mo was
for that
awesome. Mo was the comic.
shit. Yeah, he was like the only one I ever really liked in that show. Honestly, the songs were like whatever. The other people like whatever. Mo was mainly the reason why I watched it.
Yeah, Mo was Mo.
Remember Lazy Town before it was memed to death?
Oh yeah, Lazy Town. Man, that was overly memed. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Remember the OG Franklin? Hey, it's Franklin.
Oh my god, dude. If I could find that, I would honestly watch it.
And a little bear.
Oh yeah, Little Bear. Little Bear wasn't so little. It's kind of like Robin Hood and Little John.
Robin Hood and Lil John walked through the forest.
Then there was Fraggle Rock on
Dude, Fraggle Rock was great.
Fraggle Rock was awesome.
And Jim Henson made a lot of good shows.
Oh yeah.
Sesame.
I like how we went from politics and all that shit down to the favorite TV shows.
This is a. I was thinking about mentioning that earlier, but I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna keep positive vibes going. And we still got the. Now it's just a huge nostalgia trip and me just wishing I was a kid again and going back in time to
Bro.
when shit was good on TV.
I actually used to have an app that could stream all those freaking shows from way back yonder. Man.
Have you ever seen the Banana Splits show? Like when Boomerang was still good.
I don't think so.
La 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 la.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, like every now and then they would have these like little sing-alongs and they would like play like the intro to that show. It wasn't as much of a cartoon as it was just like this live action series of shenanigans between like these two like dudes in fursuits. It was I remembered like it. Like when how rarely.
Wait, there was one. It was like the Upside Down show.
The Upside Down show. It sounds familiar, but
Let me see if I can't find it. Find pictures of the dudes.
Is like one of them bald?
Yeah,
Is,
they're
like,
one's bald and they like they hand a remote to you at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I think it was called the Upside Down. So
Yeah. I think that's what it was too. That's another show which I've been trying to remember because honestly, all I remembered.
oh, it was, man. It was called the Upside Down show.
Yeah. All I remembered from it was that there was a bald guy named Shay, and I try to remember other things outside of that.
And you know that Shay and that other dude on that show? They're twin brothers.
Yeah.
Shane and David. That was their names.
Do you remember Steve in the OG Blue Clues
Oh my god.
show?
My dude, Steve and the OG Blues Clues. That's shit.
Look up a picture of what Steve looks like now. You wouldn't expect it to be the same person. Like I think he's bald and has a goatee. Like he looks more like a super villain these days, but you know, I don't really know what he's doing now. But like
Oh
I
my
heard,
god.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of a change there, huh?
He looks like he
I
owns a
remember-
business. He almost looks like Steve Jobs.
Yeah. Like I remember like hearing a story that after Steve left the Blues Clues, he tried to like get into like the music industry, but people wouldn't accept him because they kept making fun of him for being the host of a kid show
Yeah.
or something.
That's why he shaved his head bald and grew the goatee.
Yeah. Now people think he's cool or whatever. I think they do.
He's
I don't know what
ancient.
he does.
Remember the OG Space Jam?
Space Jam, isn't that the one where like it's Michael Jordan playing
Yeah. Yeah, you know the one.
basketball? Of Lola Bunny's introduction.
Oh my god. For
The
10-year-old me, I was sprung.
Yeah, I remember that one pretty clearly.
Don't call me doll. Oh shit. Spit shine.
Yeah, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have a furry fetish or not. Like, you can't deny that shit was kind of hot.
Lola fucking Bunny. And now, like, how the way Lola Bunny's attributed is a creepy stalker that stalks bugs.
I like the Looney Tunes show.
Now,
Yeah.
I felt like
man,
the Looney Tunes show doesn't really. It really doesn't air now.
they should have kept the way Lola was.
Yeah. I mean, well, they gave Daffy a girlfriend who I guess kinda was like that.
Eh.
I don't know. I guess I didn't mind.
Daffy's
Lola.
girlfriend was kind of moody.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Like, also, I find it kind of funny personally that the Looney Tunes show is the closest thing I've ever gotten to watching a typical sitcom.
Right.
I'm not a huge fan of sitcoms, honestly.
I used to watch the original Andy Griffith show, but that's not a sitcom.
Yeah, like I keep hearing from people that The Amazing World of Gumball is a sitcom. Like, really? Is it really a sitcom?
It's not. It's
don't-
not.
It could be inspired by, common sitcom tropes and stuff, but it's not a sitcom.
I mean,
I am stretched.
there's a different scene in almost
Welcome
every
back.
episode. It's like in Looney Tunes show, it's almost the same fucking scene. That's what makes it kind of a sitcom. It's the same scene. It's Bugs' house, Speedy's Pizzeria, so Yosemite's house, the printing lobby, where Daffy's girlfriend works, the country club. It's usually simple. It's usually the same places.
Do you remember that episode when Bugs Bunny got a different pair of gloves and he turned into this like insane?
Oh my
biker guy?
god.
Daffy got a pair of glasses and became a college professor. Dude, I loved that episode. So, and you have Porky Pig, who's like kind of voice of reason.
Yeah. I mean, except he doesn't know how to say no or yes, and he says no to insurance. And then he crashes the car on the way home.
Who is your guys' favorite Gumball character?
I would have to say... I liked the hot dog guy while he was there, but to specifically like a forever character that has always been there, I would have to say Darwin. Darwin was kind of the voice of reason. He was the guy that was usually cast aside, and then he would just drag along just because he didn't want to be lonely.
He was. My personal favorite character is probably Rob. You know, like, I think he's like probably the
Rob.
I think he's probably like one of the most developed characters in the show, because he
is.
started off as like this side character, like just this background extra guy
That waved at him every time, like every day.
Yeah.
You can actually go back and watch all the old episodes, and you can see Rob.
I know. And like
That's
you'd be
pretty great.
surprised at how much continuity Gumball has. And it's like, you know, eventually he gets casted aside into that void where, you know, all the world's mistakes are sent off to.
Yeah.
And then he returns and sort of becomes a villain, mainly against his own choice. And once he realizes this, he actually wants to become a villain, because, like, dude, Rob is basically the guy who found out that the entire show was taking place in the cartoon, like the first one, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, look, every once in a while, their little sister Darwin and Gumball would sit up in the room and be like, "What if people are watching us?" And they'll just stare off vaguely into the fourth wall, and then they'll go, "Nah."
Yeah, I think there are a couple. Yeah, I think if anything, Gumball would know that he's also kind of in a cartoon, and maybe Darwin, because they have experienced explicit times of this. Like,
I mean, look, they even at one point in time, all their mistakes started piling up, and it was just like, okay, so how do we reset it all? I don't know. Usually at the end of 30 minutes, it all goes over.
if only there was something that would put an end to this. Do 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 do. That episode was amazing. Dude, I like how Santa Claus came up at the end. It's like, "You crashed my sled. You ran me over," or something like that.
Yeah, that was great. And then Adventure Time. It was dumb at first, but it got better as it went on. And I like how they never changed the song. They never changed it.
I finally finished Adventure Time recently, actually.
I've been meaning to get back into it, because like I heard like a bunch of like plot and stuff happens.
Oh yeah.
I've also heard that like at some point in time, Finn starts having wet dreams of Flame Princess beating up Ice King or some shit. So he keeps eventually pitting them against each other in battle.
Yep.
And then you get a lot of backstory on what's Ice King's real name?
Simon.
Simon. You get a lot of backstory on
Simon Petrikov.
You get a lot of backstory on him.
I also heard that Marceline and Bubblegum are lesbians now.
Yeah, that's how it ended.
Yeah.
That was kind of interesting.
They just Bubblegum just kind of looks at Finn and he's like, "I don't even like boys." It's like, no, that's dumb.
Also, there's at the very end they make out and then live together.
Yeah, that's just it's dumb. I would have thought that Finn would have got with Marceline.
That would have been.
Does Finn get with anybody?
Nope.
In the show?
No.
He's just a virgin the entire way through.
But what if he would have his alternate ego, the female version of Finn,
Fiona?
What if they would have? What if their worlds would have collided?
I actually wondered if that ever happened, and I take it that it didn't.
No,
It kinda did, but it didn't.
no. It would jump between the two at one time, but it never really did.
So it almost did, I should say. Because on one episode, Ice King was like showing off his tapes of them, or not tapes, but in a reading club or whatever, and then a girl dressed up like Fiona says, "Yeah, I'm her," blah blah blah, and
What?
I actually kind of thought it was her because she was like super old and was like, "Yeah, I'm her, by the way," but it turned out to not be her.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Then when Ice King gets his wife back,
Yeah.
Hey, don't go talking about Ice King too much. I still have yet to rewatch the entire thing because I don't remember much about it.
man,
Dude,
they developed so much into Ice King, and we
Yeah.
never got to know who Finn's real parents were.
Remember?
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, his dad.
His dad and his mom.
We got to see the mom. I remember the dad had like cut off his arm or something.
Yeah, it was like the plant thing tried to grab the ship and it was too hard, so it ripped off.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we get to see his mom.
Honey, you just kissed a boom boom baby. Remember that?
Yeah. Don't expect any sugar from me tonight.
And it's funny, like, watching a bunch of, like, kids or cartoons aimed towards kids when you're older and seeing, like, sexual innuendos and stuff implemented in the cartoons. Like,
You remember regular shows, the episode "Do Me a Solid"?
oh, yeah.
I still want to know what a freaking Mordecai did.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All I know is I heard siren noises and all that.
Yeah, all I know is that he just sort of squatted down. It's like, beep, boop, beep.
All we know, he was playing race cars with his balls or something.
Okay. Isn't that weird how Mordecai and Rigby just don't wear clothes?
Isn't it weird how Mordecai's brothers, I mean not Mordecai, Rigby's brother's freaking ripped and he doesn't wear clothes?
And like 13 times his older brother's size.
Right?
Yeah.
And how Skip's still alive, I mean, Jesus.
He's got connections.
I mean, he's nothing shy of a god by this point, let's be
Yeah, Gibbs is sort of like a god. He kind of knows what to do whenever Mordecai and Rigby fuck up with something.
Dude,
I don't even think he works on the freaking in the park. I think he just lives there.
Yeah, I think it's both. Like,
He's kind of a
I think he
handyman, I
works-
guess.
yeah, he's more of the handy.
It's because he knows everything about everything unless it comes to technology.
Yeah, and, like, I remember there being a situation in which, like, Mordecai and Rigby started a problem, and they looked at Skits like, "What? You think I know everything?"
Yeah.
So he doesn't know everything. He just knows most. Have you guys seen the regular show finale? That shit was great.
Yeah, it was
I
really good.
did see it. I don't remember much of it though. I just remember a big battle.
I like how Pops now, someone's like, "Did you hear? Regular show doesn't air anymore. Bad show. Bad show."
I don't remember that.
It was like a meme that someone did. Someone voiced over it. I was like, oh.
Oh.
I was like,
Dude, I remember when Pops died, it was like the saddest shit I've seen in a long
Right?
time.
dude.
Yeah, and then like to top it all off, after they all get older and stuff, and like the VHS tape pops out, and Pops like, "Ah, jolly good show." Dude, Pops was great.
We've officially
Okay,
streamed for 2 hours.
Dude,
This is
I
nothing.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
like
go
how-
longer.
I like how.
I think we should just keep interrupting
Mordecai-
Mechaman.
I like.
I don't know if he's gonna get angry with it.
Oh.
Okay, Mechaman, you can talk now. I promise.
Anyways. So.
But just real quick, I need to ask you. Okay, I'm serious now. I'm done.
What do you need to
So-
ask him?
So.
You said you had a question.
I'm kidding. Just
I
stop.
like how. I like how Mordecai like doesn't even wind up with like the two girlfriends he kind of sorta had in the show.
I like the cloud
Why-
one.
Yeah. CJ.
Yeah, CJ.
Yeah.
There.
Like at the end of it all, he just winds up with some rando he met at a convention.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew he wasn't gonna get together with
Margaret.
Margaret. I'm not so good with the names. I haven't watched him forever.
I'm never good with any names.
But I thought he was gonna make it well with CJ, and then whenever he dumped her, I was like, what? What do you mean? Now Mordecai's gonna be depressed again, and he's gonna start going after Margaret again.
Well, in the finale, he winds up with some bat.
Huh.
As kids. So,
Mordecai was
it's
cool.
like, yeah, it's like in that little montage at the end where it's showing them like showing everybody after the events of like the big fight and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys, or I guess Hurricane, did you see the part where Mordecai actually made a cameo in Adventure Time?
You did?
No, but I saw. No, but I saw him make a cameo in Gumball.
I just know it was like a big ass blue jay flew down and he was like, oh, oh, oh.
That is familiar. Did you guys? I don't know if you guys know about this, but there are two like very infamous shows on Cartoon Network that only aired for a couple episodes each. One was the Problem Solvers. The other was Super Secret Mountain Fort Awesome or something like that. Do you guys remember either of those shows?
I remember the Problem Solvers.
Dude, that shit was an acid trip.
Everyone's
Not a-
voice is like yelling into a water pipe that is so big. I don't know how to remedy that, dude.
I mean, I did just scream into my mic just now, so that may be part of my problem.
Your mic sounds pretty good to me.
Apparently everybody, even me, is echoing.
No,
So it's not like a feedback thing where I'm
Let
hearing
me-
your
let
voices
me-
through my
Let me try
headphones.
pulling up your screaming.
according to
see if
mine,
that-
all y'all are perfectly fine.
I'm
So it
gonna
must be
try
something
pulling
with
up
the
my.
recording.
I gotta pull up your stream and see if I
Want-
can talk.
There's not two things recording right now.
Mm.
It could be because I tried to go through YouTube streaming, but I exited out of that. If there's not two things recording. Do I sound bad? Does everybody sound bad?
La 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 la.
It didn't sound bad, like when I just pulled it up just now. So I don't know. It just sounded like what it normally does.
Yeah, it
Maybe it's
sounds.
something on Ben's end.
Maybe it's just a glitch in the system saying that you're echoing, but you're not.
Ben is a part of the system.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't know I had someone lady so high up in my stream.
Uh,
If you're a part of the system, could you just like transfer all the subscribers from PewDiePie and T-Series into my channel? Just combine them.
No.
do you remember Little Bill?
Yeah. Little Bill Cosby. Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
That young little fucker grew up to be, you know, what he is today.
Awesome.
Come here, sit next to me, little city. I put a little roof for you in the drink.
He's also like blind now.
Oh yeah.
So. And I think he called it hell or something like that.
Mhm. Oh, look, I don't have any more watchers. Dang.
Remember when Mike Tyson bit off a dude's ear?
Oh my
And
god.
now he has a parody show of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yep. Where he sounds even dumber with his lisp.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. We're gonna go fight some bad guys.
I kind of like that show a little bit.
It's not bad. It's just Mike Tyson could sound a little bit less retarded.
Yeah, the other characters do make it.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And the talking pigeon. Talking pigeon is key.
Yeah.
Talking-
I like the gay. I kind of like the gay Abraham Lincoln ghost person.
Oh yeah, him. He's kind of the voice of reason.
Yeah.
The talking pigeon is kind of like, does anybody else see something suspicious about this? He's kind of like the comic
he's
relief.
Yeah. And also the guy everybody seems to hate. Well, in the show, anyways.
Yeah.
You ever notice how, like, usually when it comes to cartoons, like, it's the guy who people in, like, the universe it takes place in seems to hate the most that the audience seems to enjoy the most? You ever notice that?
Like Teen Titans Go and Beast Boy.
No, I hate Beast Boy.
Beast Boy is
What?
hated highly. And yet he has such a good singing voice.
He does, but he's so obnoxious. That's why I don't like him.
He has a pretty good hand on the guitar and he has a good voice, so. He's a hopeless romantic.
Don't fade away every single day.
I used to actually know the lyrics to that song.
So did I, but now I have no idea.
You know what, guys? You know what?
What?
We're
What?
about to hear that song.
Okay.
There ain't no words I can say.
This video has been content ID'd by Cartoon Network.
No.
That's
And
the All
now
About
people
Ray
can't-
song.
Goddamn. Now people can't hear tangems about conspiracy theories and politics and nostalgic cartoons and shit. And melee weapons at the very beginning, but nobody cares about that.
That's the karaoke. Oh, here it goes.
Waited for this moment, Beast Boy. I know you want to destroy me and everything, and that's cool. But before you do, I just want to let you see what's inside my heart.
Oh, this song.
You can't fade away. The way I feel for you, there ain't no word I can say. What I do for you in every single day. I make it through this game called life. It's always filled with pain and strife. Reality will cut you like a knife. It ain't right, but with you by my side, we will win this fight in the battle of dark and light. Take my hand, hold it tight. When we dance, I feel alright. By your side is where I'll be. Endless love on way you'll see. When I walk, you walk with me. Terra, together let the light shine. By your side is where I'll be. Endless love on way you'll see. When I walk, you walk with me. Together let the light shine.
Awesome.
Great song.
Hmm.
It cut out like a couple thousand times during that, but I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Then there's the song All About Ray. That one was pretty dumb. Then there's Don't Fiddle With It. Then there's Mummy Money.
The waffles.
Money.
Little Yachty music video from Cartoon Network. Wait, Little Yachty was on Teen Titans Go.
Like, you guys seen the original Teen Titans? Did Cyborg really have like some sort of thing going on with Jinx in the original?
Yes, he did.
Uh-huh.
And actually, I was really hoping that relationship would thrive.
In Teen Titans
Because it's
Go?
kind of like a Romeo and... No, Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans. Because it was kind of like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing.
I mean, it seems to work in Teen Titans Go, but
Well,
they don't utilize it too much. That's the thing.
they let it work
Like,
for a little while in Teen Titans Go. They let it seem like it's working pretty well.
Mhm.
Then I think they
It's
called
not-
it off. I want to say they actually called it off.
One thing I do know that the Teen Titans Go did, which actually did happen for sure, because like my friend Austin told me about it, was like Cyborg joining the Justice League at some point.
Oh yeah, he does join the Justice League.
And that, like, dude, remember that episode when like Cyborg and Beast Boy stared at a pizza for like 50 years?
Mm-hmm.
And they were in that episode wasn't good at all.
No. You know, actually, what stops all those Sentinels from doing that was Cyborg joining the Justice League.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's what actually
Because,
stops
like,
all those
wasn't-
Sentinels from taking over.
Because like wasn't the idea of that, like when they initially like wound up getting all the way up into the future, was like, you know, like everybody was living happy, fulfilling lives and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Except for Beast Boy. Beast Boy dies.
Does he?
Yeah, he dies from chocolate
Yep.
poisoning.
Oh.
He may turn into animals, but he still has the belly of them.
Remember, dude, it's like they die so many times in that show. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they've actually died in that show before. Like, physically died, become ghost in the first episode, the sandwich one.
So many freaking times they've done.
They physically died in that show.
Like, they died in the Oregon Trail episode. They've died in the episode where they turned into old people.
Mm-hmm. Now, the actual Teen Titans, the original ones, they were pretty much Justice League material. It was very hard to kill them.
Yep.
They were actually really
were
good at their
awesome.
fucking jobs. They didn't kid around.
Yeah.
I really want to watch the original Teen Titans now.
I think eventually, I don't care if we get copyrighted for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on. Say something. Spit it out. It's
Teen
okay.
Titans
You're amongst friends here.
episode.
Oh.
Teen Titans episode.
I want to live stream every single Teen Titans episode.
You mean,
Oh.
you mean like a reaction video? Or
No, I'm going to legit live stream every Teen Titans episode.
You mean like one of those things where it's like 24/7 SpongeBob episodes every day.
No,
Watch it.
I'm streaming start
Until
to finish,
I get struck.
start to finish, and then I'm stopping.
I mean, you could probably get away with that so long as you don't have that video cataloged on your channel.
The video is going to be cataloged on my channel.
Okay, well, I mean, unless you get like content ID'd by other like companies, that one should only give you 1 strike. So.
Yeah, good thing I haven't had any other strikes. Yet.
Yeah.
This stream has not yet been
Until-
finished.
Yeah.
This stream is probably gonna be like, okay, that's about 2 strikes right there. Let's see, politics. There's one.
I don't think like we didn't discuss like too many real nitty gritty stuff. You know, a lot of people talk about the things we done on much more deeper scales.
Yes, they have.
Like,
But let's just stop
Yeah,
talking about it and
yeah.
go back to cartoons. Anywho.
Yeah.
Remember that show with Green Reaper and a little kid named Billy?
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, Billy and Mandy. And Chowder.
That was, and Flapjack.
Oh,
Oh.
Flapjack.
I just got a bloody pad
What?
as an item.
Are you
Thought I
on
could
it?
share?
Are you on your period?
No, I'm not, but apparently this girl decided to hide it in a safe that I opened. I don't know what I did with the blood, but it gave me 5% more health.
Oh,
So-
jeez. You rolled it up and put it somewhere where the sun don't shine.
I thought you were saying about Flapjack because, like you said right after I said Flapjack.
I love Flapjack. Flapjack was amazing.
Yeah. That's sort of the
Come
Candy,
here, said answers of Flapjack.
Candy Island and Bubba and Captain Knuckles.
Bro, remember the original Total Drama Island?
Oh, dude, that was the fuck, dude. Like a
I
few
do.
months ago, I straight up rewatched that shit. Cause that
Hey,
shit
Mom,
was.
I'm doing fine. Don't worry, you guys are on my mind.
Dude, did you see the new Total Drama show, Total Drama Rama?
I refuse to watch it.
Dude, like, it just happened to be on one day, and I could not sit through even 1 episode of that shit.
I refuse to watch anything
No.
that's a sequel to it.
It's so terrible.
I would watch it
Like-
whenever new episodes came, when new characters came,
Uh,
but I refuse to watch it.
Here's the thing about the Total Drama sequels. Alright? They're good up until All Star.
Mhm,
That's like when they start getting bad.
mhm, mhm,
Everything before All Star is good.
mhm,
I
mhm,
want-
mhm.
I wanna be famous.
But personally, I just stick with the original.
Hey, Mom and Dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind. You asked me what I wanted to be, and I think the
I
answer
never really
is plain
saw
to
it
see.
as a-
I wanna be famous.
Fabulous.
I want to live close to the sun.
So pack your bags, as I've already won.
Everything to prove, nothing in my way.
I'll
I'll
make
get
it
there
one
one
day. Cause
'Cause
I
I
wanna
want
Who are you
be
rooting
famous.
No,
Na 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 na. I wanna be famous. I wanna be famous.
Dude, like my personal favorite character from that show is probably Cody.
I liked Owen.
Cody.
Noah? Yeah, Cody.
Which one was Cody
I
again?
He was like the loser.
Oh yeah,
guy
Cody.
who
Cody.
had
Cody.
for-
I like the dude with the
He
split
ate his bubblegum and it
personalities.
was crunchy.
I like the dude
Mike.
with the, yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Mike was amazing, but I was mainly talking about the original Total Drama.
Oh yeah, the original characters, I would have to say. Wasn't there a black guy on there named DJ?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have to be my favorite character. DJ was always funny.
DJ was awesome.
DJ was the biggest character there, but he was the most he had the most fears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had the
I still
frickin'
liked Owen.
you had the frickin' Owen was good too. Owen was.
Oh yeah.
And then you
Dude,
had
dude,
then you had the frickin'
Dude, no
slut
one-
Jennifer.
Yeah.
You mean Heather?
Yeah, Heather. Man, I'm dumb.
Oh, was it?
I thought it was
I knew who
Jennifer.
you were talking about.
Yeah.
I knew exactly who you were talking about just from Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
She's such a
Close.
Jennifer.
She.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I wonder who's actually gonna watch this whole entire stream from start to finish.
It'd be like
No one.
at the end of it. It'd be
No
like at the
one.
end of it. Damn, that's a group top A people right there.
This should get a lot of views. It should have got a lot more views than what it has.
Flapjack? Yeah, we said Flapjack.
Flapjack,
Flapjack,
yeah.
you like Flapjack?
We like Flapjack. Come flap your jack over here.
Whoa.
Disclaimer: I'm not gay.
Are you trying to steal my subscribers through dick sucking?
Disclaimer: I'm not gay.
I'm not clever enough to add anything to that, so
So, I think we're kind of running out of TV shows now.
let's move on to games.
No, let's stay on TV shows. I'm sure we're missing one.
There's Powerpuff
Camp
Girls,
Laszlo! I knew we were missing one.
Oh, Camp Laszlo.
Camp Laszlo.
I just thought of that
Yes,
freaking
watching.
retarded platypus, and I was like, Camp Laszlo!
Dude, like, Camp Laszlo canonically takes place in the same universe as Rocco's Modern Life.
Yes.
Yeah, like, because Camp Laszlo had, like, a series finale where, Camp Counselor, whatever his name was,
Mhm.
I don't remember. Like, he was, like, just pretending to be a camp counselor, and the real one showed up at the end. Is like, yeah, he freaking, like, shaved me and locked me in a closet all this time. That guy's a crazy lunatic fraud. And the real camp counselor was, the cow from, Rocco's Modern Life.
Mhm. Oh, and, Sammy Squirrel?
I don't remember anything about
Or
that.
Scaredy Squirrel?
Worth it. Definitely worth it, Ben.
Squirrel Boy?
It's like Scaredy Squirrel.
Something.
Scaredy
something
Squirrel.
else.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember anything about it. I just
Now,
It was it one where it was like full of animals?
yeah, that one was
No.
full of animals.
Yeah, okay.
Now then, I'm gonna bring you guys way back. Phineas and Ferb.
that shit was great.
I love the episode when they were finally teenagers and him and Isabella finally freaking kissed.
Like that one where it's like a flash forward to like when they're college boys,
Yeah.
college kid. Yeah, that was a good episode.
And then Perry the Platypus was.
Dude, like I like how Doofenshmirtz just sort of turned not evil as the series.
Right? He just couldn't
He's
be
like-
evil.
Yeah, he seemed like one of those villains who, like, he tried so hard to be a bad guy, but he just couldn't. Like, and he's also probably like the deepest character in the show. 'Cause,
I don't know. Ferb has a lot of backstory to him.
well, so does Doof. But, Doof was part of like the same agency that Perry the Platypus was part of, but like, the head guy, I don't remember his name. He didn't like that a human was actually, an agent working under him. He wanted it all to be animals, and the only reason why he was allowed in was because he was raised by Oswalds. So like he set up like this huge scheme to essentially turn Doofenshmirtz into a villain that they're constantly like trying to fight. Yeah, Have you guys seen Milo Murphy's Law?
Oh yeah, it's trying to be a replacement for Phineas and Ferb.
I kind of like it.
Phineas and Ferb officially made its way into the Cartoon Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah. Like Milo Murphy's Law had like a crossover episode with Phineas and Ferb.
Mhm.
It's like plant people are taking over the world, and did you see that episode?
Mm-mm.
It was a pretty good one.
The one key ingredient to being a cartoon Hall of Fame is having a very catchy, rememberable theme song that you cannot forget. I mean, it's 104 days of summer vacation.
And also just don't be too freaking pandering and edgy and
Right.
stuff.
Right. There's 104 days of summer vacation.
Have you seen Steven Universe?
Steven Universe was good. That one should have got more credit than what it has.
Dude, that show gets so much hate now. Like, I don't understand why. I know, right? And, like,
I didn't watch it all, but what I have seen, I enjoyed.
It's like, a lot of people, like, one point people will make on why they don't like Steven Universe, like, man, those episodes where they're focusing on the townsfolk, like, in each city, those episodes are terrible. Like, it's called a world building, character development. Steven Universe wasn't designed to be, like, this constant super action fighting show. It was more or less, like, started off as more of a slice of life than anything. The action stuff came later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that freaking Korra, the last Avatar, or something like that.
I haven't seen
The Legends of Korra.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
That one was pretty good. It had the same animations as the original Last Airbender.
Yeah, I heard that one got shit too for some reason.
It got a lot of shit because the Avatar was a female.
What?
How dare they?
Mm-hmm. The Avatar was a female.
Apparently, like, Nickelodeon, like, just sort of stopped funding Korra, like, halfway
Mm-hmm.
and some last episodes on it being aired online or some shit. I don't.
Yeah,
Remember
she's supposed to die in the last episode.
Like, speaking of cartoons getting shit on by Nickelodeon, remember Invader Zim?
That's not
Amazing.
Nickelodeon though.
It isn't?
No.
That's
was
Cartoon
it?
Network.
You sure about that?
Because it used to play on Boomerang.
Did it?
Let me see.
Still an amazing show, nonetheless.
It is.
I think Cartoon Network at one point used to be part, like, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon used to sort of, like, be intermingled with each other, but they sort of...
Hold on! Hold the presses! We have an emergency.
What?
Ben cannot see his eyes.
Hmm?
Huh?
Ben cannot see his eyes.
Who?
It's one of
A
his...
viewer.
Okay. Sorry about your little conundrum, Ben, but we're talking about cartoons and shit.
Oh, yeah, it was Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Dude, like, I
Oh,
looked
yeah.
on, like... did you hear about the new Invader Zim movie that's being... in the
Yes.
works right now?
I did not.
Did you hear
I'm
about
kinda-
Nicktoons airing season 2?
Nah.
No.
I haven't.
Nicktoons is airing season 2.
Of Invader Zim?
Yep.
Dude, Invader Zim
Huh.
was freaking dark and gross and disgusting, but I loved it. So,
Ooh, one that I really miss was The original Ben 10, and then the next one whenever he was a teenager.
That was great.
Yeah.
Those two were awesome.
And then they got a bunch of spin-offs for no reason.
The Omniverse wasn't bad. I have to give that.
The new one is.
But the new one that is now, I could literally just shove it in my mouth, shit it out, shove it in my mouth again, shit it back out, and I wouldn't give a damn about it.
I haven't seen it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, the new one's pretty bad. The Omniverse wasn't bad, but this one's pretty bad.
Like you know,
I've seen
like
the
that,
Omniverse.
Like, you know the typical, like, sort of art style that a lot of kids' cartoons have these days?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the anime-esque, the merge between Western and anime sort of look?
Yeah. Yep.
It's that, but with the design of Ben 10 characters.
So kind of like the Omniverse.
Yeah, except worse. I haven't actually seen like much of Ben 10 at all. Not even. It was just.
It's been so long, but I'm pretty sure I saw the first.
The original one, whenever he was a
way.
teenager, was based on the. They would actually kill the aliens. They wouldn't just capture them and take them in. They would actually kill the aliens.
I don't even remember much about. Premise.
You're right. I can't read that.
Yeah, I just remember that it was a kid who turned into aliens.
Yeah.
With the Omnitrix.
Yep.
He just slapped his wrist and he's like, boom, I'm a dog thing.
And then there was the Omnimatrix.
Oh yeah, didn't it like upgrade?
Yeah, it
that what was
upgraded
called
3
when it
times. It was the Omnitrix at the original series. Then it upgraded to like the Omnimatrix, also in the original series, and then it upgraded one more time to the. It's the Omni. It ended in Trix, but it didn't have May or shit. Oh, fuck it, I don't remember.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I had no idea what you were talking about. First,
Dr. Stuff upon his wrist is I did what he did.
Where's the song? I don't remember.
I
He's
just know the
been
beat.
10.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
I know the tune to that song. I don't know how it goes. It's one of those things.
That was the original.
Yeah, I know.
Ow! Fucking! Ow!
What?
Ah! I was messing with a little like wall thingy, you know, that you plug into the wall and then you can plug a USB into it. I was messing with that and just throwing it up and catching it.
A wall outlet?
Yeah, one of them thingies. And then I like caught it wrong and the metal hit my nail just right to bend it back. And it went through the skin and now it really hurts. Ow! Fucking hurt. Still hurts.
Another
Bleeding.
Have you ever seen Wild Grinders?
yeah, Wild Grinders is that was
Sounds like
Rob
a porn.
Dyrdek's show.
I don't.
Rob
Oh,
Dyrdek
no.
made that show. That's
Is it
actually the
Steve-
story of Rob Dyrdek's life.
I bet he had like talking dogs and shit.
He actually had the same bulldog he has now back then. He actually has a dog named Meatball now in real life.
It would surprise me.
That is
Oh,
a
that's
story
cool.
of his real life, just in animation and a little bit edited.
Issue? Fucking know what that
like
says.
like a more inflate, like a more cartoony and comic. Is like I assume.
Yeah.
Wild Grinder.
Oh, and then whenever the Super Bowl would run around, Cartoon Network would put up NFL Red Zone.
Oh, I remember.
That was a pretty good show.
I never really watched it because I'm not a huge sports guy.
Well, it never really was sports. It was pretty much them fighting. It was like action heroes, to be honest.
I remember there being like little like sentient balls that would just run around and stuff. That's all I really remember about it. Have you ever seen Free Delivery?
No. There was another cartoon on Disney XD that I used to watch a lot, and I forgot what it was.
There were a lot of cartoons. Fishhooks was
But it was as old. Fishhooks was good, but it was as old as Kick Buttowski.
I'm trying to remember cartoons I watched.
It was around the time of Kick Buttowski.
Take you to Discord. Want to join the Discord?
You should probably create a don't you have like a specific Discord chat for your fans, Gavin?
Think so.
Plus, that's not how podcasts work.
Yeah, this is like not at all how podcasts work. We just like we had to like add a server.
It's like a couple dudes talking about stuff.
I want to create a server. Server name is gonna be. What do you want the server name to be?
Like for what? What's it for?
It's
for
for us. Like
talking,
it's
or for
it's for the
bringing people
podcast.
in?
It's for the podcast.
I mean, if I were to actually start recording podcasts, I probably wouldn't. I would just record the entire conversation up later.
Well, we can make a server now.
Yeah.
And what do you?
P-cast.
The Poopcast. The Poop Cast. There you go. It's Poopcast now.
I can't just add you on here, bro. They don't want to talk.
Okay, I'm back.
You know, guys watch and listen.
Welcome back.
I've made the Poopcast. I'm gonna invite you all to the Poopcast.
Alright, invite us.
Let's see.
I'm just gonna keep setting things on fire until you do.
I sent G-Man the link, and I sent Mechaman the link.
So when I'm doing one of my Together Terraria streams, when I get like 30 subscribers, Ben,
Yeah.
I can add you to this YouTube chat here. But I'm not doing that right now. So
I'm gonna leave the call, I guess, and then try and get the TPC to work.
okay. Hi there.
What?
Hi.
What?
Hello.
How are you doing that?
I just joined the general chat.
Oh, you just joined the general chat?
Yeah.
Can Mechaman join?
Yeah. If he accepted the request.
Can you tell him to join? Mechaman's here. Welcome,
Yeah.
Mechaman. We hope you brought pizza. There you go.
He just needs to hit this general chat button. Hold on. I'll message him.
All right, message him. I guess I'm the king of the poopcast. You're now in the poopcast. G-Man? G-Man.
What?
You're now in the poopcast. See, the voice channels is going to be for everybody else, but we are the poopcast.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do, we're now in the poopcast. This is our cast. And now we have our own channel cast, you know?
So we talk about nothing but random bullshit. That's
People down here,
cast.
I want to put the link of this inside of my description.
Oh, Ben, you hearing that? Go to Hurricane's video.
He should be in G-Man's featured channels.
I'm putting it in the description now.
But come right back, cause I want you to be my viewer.
He pops over to Hurricane stuff. It's like, hot damn, this is good shit over here. You're the other guy.
Well,
You're the
anywho,
other guy.
the link is on the channel. To the Poopcast. I am the king of the Poopcast. I am the creator of the Poopcast. I am king. I am God.
It does say 30 subs, you're right. So Ben created an alternate account to give me 30 subs. So it looks like I'll have to do that 30 sub Terraria live stream.
What?
Wait, I was supposed to do a 30 sub Terraria or a 30 sub live stream? I mean, I didn't do that.
I'm doing it by tens.
Oh, you're doing it by tens.
Because, you know, every 10 subscribers is a big feat for me right now anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anywho,
if I reach 50, I'll do it for the next 50.
Yeah, I can only move people to the Poopcast, I do believe. Let me see. Edit channel. Permissions. Let's see. Create instant invite. Manage channel. Members with this permission can change the channel's name or delete it. No.
Yeah, Ben.
Manage permissions. Members with permissions can change the channel's
I'll give you a link to it.
No.
When I do the Terraria stream.
Manage web books.
That way we can talk and play and do whatever.
Delete. No.
Probably should have muted myself while I said all that, but whatever.
Voice permissions. Connect.
No, wait, he wouldn't have heard that.
So members with these permissions can drag other members out of this channel. See, move members. Only I want that. I want to move members. I got that.
I want it.
Okay. I want to be king of channel. And we're probably gonna be on here more often. So
on the Poopcast.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be.
We're gonna do a lot more Poopcasts.
Yeah, probably. The way the Poopcast works is I can drag you to the Poopcast, but it's supposed to work to where no one can get on the Poopcast without me inviting them.
But they can hang out in the general?
Yeah, they can hang out in the general.
That's cool.
Alright.
They can view the channel. They can
get over there, and it's going to be full of like racist crap.
Connect.
Get us,
they can speak.
Flagged.
Members must have push to talk to use this channel if this permission is disallowed.
I'll add you to Discord probably. Huh.
So
unless I figure out a place to just invite you to the thing, then I'll probably do that.
So, wait, is somebody trying to get into the Poopcast?
Yeah. Well, he was talking about the Terraria thing, but I mean, do you want to get into the general / Poopcast general thing, Ben?
We get in the Poopcast, and you can listen to us be stupid.
Why?
And I mean,
I gotta turn you
yeah,
up there.
all right. He does. He does. He wants to.
He wants to join the Poopy Cast.
He wants to join the poop cast.
Hey, Mechaman, talk for a second.
Hi.
Okay, I was just making sure that I turned you up. Your mic was a little low.
Alright.
So, links in my channel. On this
Yeah,
video.
links in his channel.
On this
the
video.
Go look at his video, get the link, and then come back.
Just copy and paste the link. Terrorizer
Or I
tweeted
could
a
do that, I
photo.
guess.
Oh boy, I love checking Twitter of my favorite YouTubers. Oh, Vanos came out with that Rink song, "Lose My Mind." It came out in acoustic today.
I don't watch Menos.
Oh geez, what happened to your mic?
Huh.
What?
Your mic just got
Is it
static.
doing? Oh, well, I don't know. I'm talking it through the phone, so that might have something to do with.
Yeah, that might have a little bit to do with it.
Oh crap! It's been so long since I've had to add a friend on here.
Right. Friends usually add me. Turning you down there, G-Man. I mean,
Me?
not G-Man, Mechaman. The static
What?
static is really loud for your mic. I don't know what's going on. I'm just turning you down a little bit.
Okay. Alright.
Maybe me turning you up like induced to static, and I just never noticed it before.
I don't
No,
know.
it's new.
Oh, it's new. You here too?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not going on now. There's nothing going. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
So conversation. Poopcast. So I'll tell you what all the
Poopcast.
Poopcast is about. The Poopcast is about pooping all over everybody else's opinions and ideas.
Because
No,
we
it's
are
not.
the only ones allowed to have opinions and ideas in this world.
Because that's how YouTube works, apparently.
No,
Wait,
that's,
why?
how,
Oh.
that's how society works.
Took that massive shit.
That's my opinion, and in my opinion, it's the only right opinion. Aside from you guys, because your opinions are also the right opinion.
Yeah. So G-Man, about those human fall five videos,
Uh huh.
I was gonna put every single time we failed back to back like a montage.
That's what I was thinking about doing too.
Because we failed so many times, all the content is too good there.
Yeah.
Why not just do that? Like, are you going to be doing that alongside the actual episodes of it?
Oh shit.
What?
Are you gonna be like uploading a montage alongside the actual episodes? Because as funny as it is seeing people fail, I'd also love to see the context behind those.
Oh yeah,
failures.
it's a video that leads up to the montage. As soon as we get to the montage, because there's so many fails, it's just gonna be a giant montage of every time we failed, and then it's gonna go continue on with the just to save time on the video.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Time is everything. If it's too long, no one's
I
gonna
don't think
view.
it's
If it's too short, people are just gonna look right past it.
Yeah. I think my personal sweet spot for like a video's length is like no more than 30 minutes and no less than like 10, I'd say.
A lot of people say no less than 7 and no more than 35. So try and keep it in the 26 range.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna try to stay more towards like 15 to 20 minutes if I can.
15 minutes, you can fit a lot of content in there, but not as much as I want to fit into there. 26 minutes is just about right. If I hit the 30 mark, that means we just had a good recording session.
I mean, for me, the types of games that I would like to play, like I could just sort of like, do like 30-minute or like 20-minute recording sessions,
Well,
like for every episode.
you can edit.
Yeah, that's another thing.
It's very easy. Just download Shotcut.
Okay.
That's what me and G-Man both use. And we usually get on call whenever we're doing it, so like we know what we're putting in, what we're leaving out.
All right.
You see, like one time I said a various word that I can't even mention on this live stream right now. Otherwise, you know, I kind of like my channel at the moment. I said a various word, and I typed it in chat as well. And so me and G-Man were both like, yeah, we have to get this out of the video. We like our channels.
Can you tell me what letter the word started off with?
No, I cannot. I physically cannot.
No, he cannot.
No, I cannot.
Hey. Well, I guess I'll never know what it is then. Sorry, I guess I'll never know.
No.
I'll never know what it is.
I could never guess what it is. Oh.
Anyways, on a completely unrelated.
He joined straight to the poop chat.
Anyways, on a completely unrelated joke, on a unrelated note, this I don't expect you to linger on about this, but have you ever heard about that Nickelodeon, like, TV block called Nick or Treat? I don't know anything about it. Apparently, it aired during Halloween. This is completely unrelated to your thing, by the way. But
oh, is it?
Yeah, Nickelodeon had a thing called Nick or Treat.
No,
completely unrelated.
That's some good.
Yeah, like I said, completely unrelated to what you guys were probably talking about.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what Nick or Treat was about, but I just know that Nick or Treat existed. That's all.
Good to know.
Yeah, right now, Akiza, you're pretty good where you are, being since this is like just a normal first time podcast. But if we were playing on the poop cast chat, I would probably just move you down lower.
I mean, it's not like he's doing anything. He doesn't even have a mic.
I'm just saying, like, see, people who have mics, if they're up inside the poop cast, we can hear them, and it would be a distraction from the game. We can right-click and
mute them.
We could do that, or we could just move them down to the voice channels, and they can just chill out.
To a channel. Yeah, you're right.
And they can still hear us and talk, and they wouldn't be like, "Hey, why can't they hear me?" You know.
I mean, is
they
there
can still
like
hear us from there?
Yeah, they can still hear you from there.
I mean, is there a way that you can lock like the poopcast section?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think I did right now.
Section.
I think I'm doing that right now, actually.
Alright.
So, see, it allows them the view channel, but I think I'm just going to put that they cannot connect to the channel, to the poopcast. They can view it. Right. They can...
Yeah. They can talk in the general.
Yeah, they can talk... They can't talk... yeah, they can talk in general if they were to accidentally connect to the channel. But... that's what's enabled there. They can't mute other members. They can't deafen other members. And they can't move other members. And they won't be able to manage the permissions, manage the channel, or... well, they can invite people, so...
So we're going to have to monitor the voice channel every now and again to make sure nobody's spamming or anything like that.
No, I can mute you, being since I am the creator of this.
And we can all just individually mute you too.
Yeah, it's... oh, Mechaman's gone. Anywho, then I can edit the general chat. And the permissions will be... members cannot manage the channel, they cannot manage permissions. They can read the messages... they can send messages. That one's gonna stay in the air. Manage messages. Members with permissions can delete messages by other members. No, that's a no. Embed links. No. Attach files. I don't know if I should allow that one. G-Man?
What?
What do you think? Attached files, such as they can send pictures up into the text chat.
I think that we should give them the opportunity to, but if it gets like, you know,
I'm also
bad-
going to allow links as well, just in case. Read message history. That one's going to stay up in the air. Mention everyone. Members with this permission can trigger push notifications for all the members of this channel. That's a no. Use external emojis. Add reactions. Members can have permission to add new reactions to them to a message. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Alright. So that's gonna be a save there. This was to the text here. Yeah, the invite code that's supposed to, it's supposed to lead to the general chat. It's not supposed to lead to the G-Man, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Someone kicked Mechaman out of the call.
Oh, I wonder who that could have been.
Did you do it?
No.
Do you know who did it?
You mean out of the 4 of us that are in this call?
The 3 of us that are in this call?
4 of us that are total. That should be in this call.
Yeah, see, G-Man, Mechaman, you see what I mean? Were you able to join the Poopcast?
No, I wasn't.
There you go. I locked the Poopcast where, I can only put people in the Poopcast.
That's
Alright.
cool.
Yay! And I
Yay.
should be the only one allowed to kick people out of the Poopcast.
Alright. I also tried joining the general call and I couldn't hear you. I don't know if that's because I'm on my phone, but hear you guys talking. After I was kicked out anyways.
You couldn't hear us inside of the general chat?
No, I couldn't.
Let me see.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it now.
Okay, you can try it now. Doesn't matter. Can you hear us? La 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 la.
Oh,
Could you hear us?
No, I couldn't hear you guys.
Okay. Let me try permissions. Manage channel.
Whoa, where the hell did that come from?
What?
There's like this big cut on my finger.
Oh jeez, you kind of scared me there for a
Huh.
second.
Why does this happen to me?
That's the Huh. I don't
so
understand
if you
why
hit
that.
the X, does that mean everybody but you can do? You can do it.
What?
Does that if you hit the X, does that mean only you can do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you doing it?
I'm trying to edit it, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, why did Mechaman leave?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm still trying to put it to where they can hear us. Instant invite, clone channel, create voice channel. Create text channel. So this is a voice channel down here. Mechaman was just down there, I think. So I don't know. Who cares if they can or can't hear us? I don't think they can hear all the people that I've seen. do this.
That would just be more people who have to tune into the live stream.
Yeah, they tune into the live stream and they just join the Discord chat, I think, just to be here.
You'll have to walk me through how to do it later.
Now, granted, this is a text channel right here. Now it's a voice channel. There's no text channels. So look, you just add. There's a text channel. So what I have to do, I have to come down here to the settings of the voice channel. They can view the channel, they can connect to this channel, they can speak on this channel, they cannot mute they can mute other members on that channel. And they can deafen other members on that channel. Huh?
How did you lock it?
It's locked, there's no one else that can get in. I clicked X on connect.
X on connect.
Members must use push to talk in this channel if this permission is disallowed. Priority speaker, the video ability for more easily heard people. I'm just gonna leave that up in the air. Save the changes. Permission synced with sync now. Alright, there you go.
Ooh, priority speaker.
There you go. Anywho. So oh my god, and this thing's going on 3 hours. Poo poo.
Boom.
Poo poo.
Fuck it, okay.
Poo poo.
Is Cameron gonna join back in?
I don't know. Are you guys drunk as fuck? No, I may be as fuck as drunk, but I ain't drunk as fuck. Are you a cop? Huh? Hmm? 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 Want me to make black magic?
Black magic? Just a singular one? What about white magic, huh?
I don't know. Hey, Mechaman.
Hi.
What's up? How are you kicked?
No, I just want equal rights for both black and white magic.
I have no idea. I was just sort of booted out of this call.
Maybe it was at the time that I wasn't done making the settings.
Probably.
Any Hoosie.
Hey, Hoosie, what's it?
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
I've been locked out again. Oh. Really, Mechaman, you've been locked out?
But you're still in here.
He put it inside of my YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
That makes more sense.
but yeah, I've been locked out again. I currently am still locked out. Not much I can do about it by this.
What was that?
That was Akiza.
Oh. Was that black magic? Wait, what?
You don't have a mic though.
What?
But you lit up when you talked.
And noise came out. Get this sorcery out of here. Off the channel.
Lies. Lies.
But lies. All lies. I feel cheated.
They have to be in the general chat in order to hear us.
I
Poopcast
think they have to be in the poopcast in order to hear us.
Because you can only choose
Saturday.
points.
So next
What? Say that again, Mechaman.
What?
Say that again, Mechaman.
I don't know. I forgot what I said.
Something about the general cast.
I honestly don't remember what I said. I think whatever Akiza did just made me completely forget whatever I was talking about.
So I guess that's his black magic.
Well,
I guess so.
If he doesn't have a mic, how can we hear him? Like we can hear him breathe.
I don't know what kind of breathing you've heard, but that's no breathing I've ever heard of.
Then what was that
That's
he just made? Like, what noises is he making?
He was making like ghosts. That's exactly what I was worried about.
What?
What? What's wrong?
I don't
We can always just get rid of him.
And that's up to her to decide.
Well, it's up to y'all if you want me to get rid of him. That's y'all's decision.
He's not being a big hindrance.
Yeah, he's really not. I mean, he's just here for along for the ride.
I know.
Hey, I have 2 people watching my stream now.
Oh.
Hello, people. Welcome to the most dumbest shit you'll ever see in your life.
God, so do I. Just a bunch of boring people talking about boring shit.
Yep. We were on the subject of Yeah, cartoons. Oh, and guys, I think we're going to
Cartoons.
podcast once a week, so we need to start scheduling this.
Fridays.
Fridays?
Those are days I don't have work.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, and
It
Sunday.
doesn't have to be a late night thing, but then again, it's also what works around Mechaman's schedule.
I mean, I work from 3 p.m. to 1 a.m.
On Friday?
So we'd have to start it, or no, on every day, except for Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So Fridays are good.
Yep, Friday.
Fridays? Alright. So we would have to start streaming Fridays, and I might be able to pull Happy Kilmore up in here.
I mean, I could probably stream for an hour on weekdays, like if I started at noon or something.
True. I think right now this is probably the longest stream I've ever done.
Mine's 6 hours. That's the longest I've done.
So we're just kind of still chilling here doing this. I'll stop at 3 o'clock, but until then.
3 o'clock. That's in half an hour.
I don't know why you can't see his eyes.
I am spacing out so much right
Yeah, me too. Like
Yibbity dibbity.
that long ass
I have a Spectre
conversation.
monitor.
That long ass conversation about cartoons, though.
I have a feeling that Akiza has something to do with my spacing because I don't feel tired. I'm just zoning out. So
Maybe he did perform black magic. You never know.
I mean, he did make me forget what I was talking about. Sentence.
Yeah.
Apparently, because I took the second shift, I get like 40 cents more an hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm making like $1.50 more an hour than I was before, so that's nice.
Yeah. Is that like a
Yes, sir.
doorbell?
Congratulations.
Pizza's here. Okay, it's kind of starting to get a little creepy.
I was gonna start getting fucking like nightmares and shit.
What?
Dude, what the fuck? I don't even have a fucking mic. This is getting a little
You have
creepy.
something that's picking up your sound.
Yeah, right now it says your mic, you don't have a mic connected. And then whenever
That's
you go
just
to...
mean he muted himself.
Oh, he muted himself?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what that means. See, watch this. I can also deafen myself so I don't hear.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's neat.
Yeah.
He's typing again.
He is. What's he gonna type? Oh.
Oh, dots! This means something.
200 IQ.
Yeah, I got
I don't think this
it.
I don't think this IQ score
Guys.
can even go that high.
Guys, I think we
Can't
found
if you're smart
ourselves
enough.
sort of
Obey
bullshit.
me, weaklings.
Weaklings. The first thing you said to me when we became friends is you called me daddy. What are you calling weaklings?
No, I'm talking about in the chat. Read the chat.
I know. I'm talking to him, not you.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. A lot of people call you daddy.
I am daddy.
You're not just a daddy. You are the daddy.
Daddy.
So I don't know why he's saying obey me, weaklings.
This is. I think we're involved in some sort of alternate reality game.
Why's my voice
Okay.
connection so low?
I feel like we're being fucked with.
As
He's
long as it's
typing
not
again.
fucked on.
He's typing with again. I'm getting chills inside my freaking room right now.
I'm not.
The AC is off and the fan's off. So
Akiza
it's-
just pops up behind you.
I would slap a bitch.
Here's as soon as.
One. Is
Accidentally
there a
decks him.
2 behind that? Is there... Okay, so my freaking video connection just got way better. My stream connection. So something's about to happen.
My voice connection got way worse.
You know what you should do?
What?
Like, you should, like,
The fuck was that?
firstly, you should, like, edit this stream to where we have only, like, the spooky sections of Akiza's stuff going on.
Well, I can't
And
edit
then
the stream. It's
not-
being live. I'd have
I know,
to.
but
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I have to strip
That's
the.
not how it works.
I have to strip the video from YouTube, when then it would be copyrighted. Even though I am the owner of the video, it'd still be copyrighted.
One, two, buckle my shoe. 3, 4.
Is there a 2?
No.
Play Terraria or else.
I will, maybe.
Watch it.
Sometime.
Guys.
What?
what?
Big oof.
Hey, like, what'd you do?
I want to put him back. I put him back. I put him back.
Did you, what did you do? Did you kick him?
No,
Yeah.
it just moved him.
Oh,
He's typing it. He's typing again.
Basically
Oh.
kicked him.
I don't know if anyone noticed. You are all muted. We are not
I mean,
all
we
muted.
We can hear each other, we're just muted to you.
Yeah, we're just muted to you.
maybe it's because he muted himself.
I think he thinks that he controls the channel because he kicked Mechaman earlier.
Oh. Well, hate to break it to him, but bro, he doesn't control it.
Yeah, I own this channel, bitch.
I own this channel. I mean, Hurricane owns this channel.
If we're all muted, then how do you know how to answer to play Terraria or else?
He's probably watching Gavin's stream.
Oh yeah, that's true. We are streaming as well.
I have zero watchers now. I guess he was watching my stream at one point.
Gavin probably has a couple of
I
watchers.
still have 2.
They probably have to watch the stream to hear us.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So
Gavin, do you know what this Terraria threats remind me of?
My stream threats?
Yeah, Miguel, remember? How he threatened to like track us down and kill us if we didn't let him join our game. Or some shit like that.
Bring it on, man. I moved, and I'm gonna move again.
I'm not in the same house I
You
was
track me
30 minutes
down,
ago.
Bring it on.
I'm not in the same house I was about 3 hours ago. Plus I have a Glock by my side, so Glock on Glock.
True that. This house is full of guns.
Yay, gun rights. Gotta love them gun rights. Watch me get kicked from YouTube because of saying this. Is yay, gun rights.
Yay, gun rights.
Gun rights.
I'll join in.
Gun
I
rights.
love gun rights. I'm American. I love my guns.
I love my gun rights.
Yeah.
I probably didn't even understand what I said there.
I understood
Yeah.
it. It was contextual. If they don't know, they can piece it together.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just to make sure that there's no confusion about what I'm saying. Gun rights.
Gun rights.
I named the chat that everybody's mainly gonna be on the cool people.
Oh, you mean the general?
No, there's the general text and the general voice, and then there's the cool people.
Oh, you
and
made
mine, not in yours.
Oh, you made a cool people chat.
Yeah.
I control the poop cast.
I control the cool people.
I control the poop.
I control the cool.
I control the poop.
I don't
Poop is-
control any.
Poop is cooler
We're
than.
both masters of our domain.
So I have a question. So Akiza's
Yeah.
not even listening to us anymore.
Maybe.
Typing.
LOL, nope,
Oh.
I am. Okay, never mind. He is listening to us.
Quick response.
I'm controlling weaklings.
Maybe that's his chat. Maybe that's his chat.
I think that might be his chat. I think he added a chat on here. But the Poopcast is my chat. So
So
I don't see your chat on here.
I didn't know that you could just simply add chats.
I think you can, but like some people on your channel can join, and people on his. So it's a lot easier to go through to go to other people's channels this way.
oh.
So yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess I'll look into that a bit. Sometime.
It's amazing.
Wow. I'm gonna play some Skyrim.
You go do that, buddy.
Noise. Where'd Mechaman go? Where'd Mechaman go?
I don't know. He must have left. He's in general. Blah blah blah.
Hello?
Why'd you leave?
Hi.
I don't know. I changed my status to online in that.
Oh.
We're not drunk. I mean, we could get drunk, but we're not drunk right now.
You
I
didn't see
can't-
that, chat. You didn't see that. You didn't see that.
I saw it.
No, what?
I didn't see it.
Men
Hold
in
on,
Black,
let me
you
rewind
did not
this.
see anything. Look to this pin right here. Flash.
Well, if the cops show up at my doorsteps, I'm gonna know why.
What? What happened? What'd I miss?
What? My keyboard's
Am I
so
missing
freaking
something?
trippy right now because it's glowing. It's so trippy.
I want.
Mine's a rainbow.
Mine's green.
Mine doesn't.
I got that Razer Premium shit.
On, if I hit this, it does change the color. Haha. Or changes.
Mine's
the
supposed to
animation.
change the color, but it's not compatible to my computer.
Oh.
Alright, I switched it to gamer mode. Now Wasta is lighting up. I forget what all these do. Oh, that's the wave. Oh, I like the wave. I'm just gonna keep it glowy.
Hey, Akiza.
Yo, Akiza!
How you
Hi.
doing?
FBI, open up!
Is it just me or am I hearing static from Mechaman?
No, 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 you're crazy.
I have no idea what you're talking.
How you doing? Fast.
Do you hear the
Yeah.
static?
Yes, I heard the static.
I did not.
How about now?
Definitely not.
Okay.
So he's going fast. So yeah, how fast? And you come to find out, he's like, I'm going as fast as possible to get to G-Man's door.
What?
I mean, you are the one he's after.
Yeah, so
Yes.
far you are the one.
Oh, let
You're...
me just go grab my 12 gauge real quick. I'll be right back.
So fast.
So fast. Oh, he's typing more. As your eyes can't keep it up. Oh shit. The plot thickens. Where to?
He's going through the fire and through the flames. To Grandma's house. He goes.
It's to the bushes and through the woods.
No, I like mine better.
Yours is dumb. We're not even posting that video that was made on.
Or not?
what?
Wasn't that the human fall flat?
Yeah, it was human fall flat, but the video messed up.
Oh.
So that's one that we have to do over again.
Fuck.
What?
That one sucked so much.
It did.
I'd love to.
That was
Love-
probably one of the most infuriating ones, and we have to do it again.
Yes.
What happened? I'd like to see that.
How about you jump buy the freaking game and join it? You have Steam still, right?
Game of Fall Flat's on sale.
You can
Whenever you
watch.
get
I
the
think you
internet.
can watch us play it through the Steam app.
I know I can, but the problem is I don't have internet.
You don't have data.
On your phone. The Steam app
Yeah.
on your phone.
Yeah, but well, I guess.
What are you doing right now? How are you talking to us?
Yeah, that's some black magic.
I talk to you through Discord. That's how I'm talking.
So you get the Steam app, and I'm pretty sure you can watch us on Steam with one of our permission.
All right.
Yeah, we did it before with golf.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Yeah, we didn't do it with you. Go away.
Yeah.
This ain't about
Yeah.
you.
I am AFK. Don't talk about me without me, weaklings.
Sorry, I didn't know. Well, listen, I don't know if you're American or what, but here in America, we have this thing called freedom of speech. We're allowed to talk about whatever we want.
He's
whenever
AFK.
we want, no matter what.
He's AFK. Oh,
You
yeah.
hear that, Akiza?
I'm gonna have breakfast with butter bread.
Good for you.
Toast.
No bread.
Toast.
What about shit on a shingle? You ever had that?
Toast.
Nice.
That's a legit dish. What are you laughing for?
No, shit on the shingle. I'm laughing at toast.
Oh, okay, good.
Butter. Bread.
And toast.
Hold on. I gotta find a picture of of toast.
I gotta find a picture of a toast.
No, find a picture of Anton from Gumball as the representation of toast.
Look at me.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, I got the perfect one.
Okay.
Uh huh. Toast. Yep. I see it. One
Toast.
slice.
That's not mine.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Stuff.
And
Okay.
Booter.
Yeah.
Booter toast.
And. Yeah.
Toast.
Yeah. Toast. Oh, Rick and Morty. Yeah. All right.
Butter sandwich.
Ready?
Heart attack. Yeah.
Ready?
Uh-huh,
Ready?
uh-huh, uh-huh,
Ready?
uh-huh,
Ready?
uh-huh,
Ready? Ready?
uh-huh,
Ready?
uh-huh,
Ready?
uh-huh,
Ready?
uh-huh,
Butter
uh-huh,
sandwich.
uh-huh. Toast.
Toast.
Yeah.
Toast. We're just fucking saying toast. This
Dude.
is the most interesting podcast in the world.
He's just like, dude.
Toast.
He's just like, dude. I'm going to slit your throat if you say toast one more time.
Dude, your throat's getting slit. Dude, your throat. Well, I guess you didn't say it. You typed.
Exactly. I didn't say it.
Toaster. Hey. Is a toaster.
I think I'm gonna warn you right now, Hurricane. Be a bit careful with this. You might send a nude. Never mind.
That might cause blindness. What is that? It's a fucking Minecraft
It's
pig.
a pig being mined.
Oh.
That's kind of.
Oh.
Okay. I'm down with that right there.
That better be a fortune pick, otherwise you won't get the most out of that pork.
Yeah. I've talked about the portals, though.
Dude,
Oh.
you guys are so cringe.
Well, what do you expect?
Toast! I'm done. Love you too. Dust. I like how I say it as I send it. Dust. Want me to talk Vietnamese? Oh yeah, guess what? I can I can talk.
Vietnam.
Let's see if he talks Spanish.
Oh yeah? Well, I can levitate
Hola.
birds, but nobody cares.
Hola, me llamo. I don't know how to say my name in Spanish.
I think it's just your name.
That's not even Vietnamese. That's just being retarded. That's not even Vietnamese.
That is not Vietnamese.
4 landmine M A umlaut A square square G at A.
Wait, where do you see the umlaut?
I don't know if that's what it's called.
As you can see. That's just being retarded, as you can see. I said, on my way, mo shinderu.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. 200 IQ. Now obey me.
Aku. I can also speak different languages. Haha.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious?
You said piglets.
You don't even know what. Wait. Not this.
This is funny as hell.
Okay.
He's speechless now. He doesn't know what to... Oh, Mechaman got kicked. Do you watch Rick and Morty? Man, Mechaman got kicked. What the fuck? Gotta wait for his ass to join again.
Get back in here, boy.
Get back in here, boy.
I can't even like. I can't even like. Apparently, me putting in a little emoji to your little comment there, just kicked me out of the call. So that was nice.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. This is probably stuff you shouldn't be saying on stream.
It's
No,
very
no,
simple.
no, it's
It's very
definitely
simple.
not hate
Oh no,
speech at all.
it's dumb. Boop. I said boop. Boop.
Shit. Then what is that?
G-Man IO channel does not affiliate itself with its current members.
What?
Just a little
Neither-
disclaimer.
What's the
Neither does
disclaimer?
I.
No.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah,
Really?
really.
I pay somebody for this comedy script. You know that, G-Man. You know we're reading a script.
You need a new writer.
You know we're reading a script.
He should be paying you.
Honestly, I've been going completely freelance this entire time.
I've been
That's
going
strange
commando
because it's
this
been going
whole
exactly
time.
to the script.
Well, you see,
Say that.
I guess I just know exactly how the script's supposed to go naturally, because I don't even need a script. That's how good I don't know.
You fucked
I
that up.
don't know.
You
Yeah.
fucked that up.
I'm clairvoyant. I know what's on the page before it's given to me.
I think Akiza's black magic is starting to wear off on me again.
Hey
I
guys,
wear
he's
off.
AFK, right?
Seems to be, I guess.
No.
Obey me! Exclamation point at exclamation point.
I think now that Akiza knows that you turned the tables on him, he just sort of decided to freaking quit while he's ahead.
I think he quit immediately after. Did you tag him in that?
Yeah,
They never blocked him out.
apparently.
Wait, did that kick you out?
Me out. Yeah, that kicked me out.
Hold on.
Let me try that again. Hold on.
No.
Why does that happen? Alright.
Alright.
That's
Oh,
so
it
weird.
hurts.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
We're not gonna do it again, we promise.
It was for science.
Wait, what happened? Did he leave?
I don't know. I think he tried to do the @ thing and it kicked him right away.
He's still typing.
I don't know how.
He's still typing. Oh, that's what he tried to do. He tried to do the test.
I knew it.
See what
Why
happens.
does he have like? Why can he not do anything? But I can do.
See what happens, you little
What?
shit, whenever you try to do things to us. Are you okay?
Not working. By the time he's left the chat, it doesn't work anymore.
Now you're just doing it to yourself. Let me see if it does anything to G-Man. Hold on.
No, don't do it. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Let me just make sure.
I didn't realize what you did. See, I can do it to Akiza.
Really
It's-
fucking
He's fine.
stop.
It's only for science. Okay, I'm not gonna do it anymore. If you kick, it's not me. Do you dare to pin me?
It was an experiment. Apparently, it only worked. I never mind. Shouldn't say anything.
Just let it roll. 1v1 me into area right fucking now.
How about no?
No!
Yeah. No. No.
I don't waste my money on that shit. I don't waste my money on that shit. I only buy premium shit.
Hey, Terraria is not wasting your money, May. You could get in on these dang Terraria views if you only got it.
Wait, what? I only buy premium shit. In League, in Minecraft, in World War, I think it's time for you to die.
Rich bitch.
Maybe.
Music by Die Atwood. Rich bitch.
Rich bitch.
Can I say that? I hope it
Um,
doesn't.
Probably not. Yeah, you see, there's a problem here with that one. You know, that has a link and somebody else's content on it, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll up and get that out of the
that's a no. No.
Yep, there you go. I was about to just mute him.
Me too, honestly.
Whenever you stop, you can get back on.
Once again, G-Man.io is not affiliated with anything that happens in this chat.
Yeah, he just happens to be here.
You see what I put in chat?
That's right, Lice. I'm gonna narrate Akiza. Big book with me? Dr. Phil!
Yes, Daddy.
Dr. Phil!
When you stop, you can... Hold on. Copy.
Hold on, it
Paste.
should be fine.
It's a lot
He's not
faster
lighting
that
up
way.
green. He's not lighting up green, it should be fine.
No, his mic's not muted.
Oh, okay.
When you stop, you can sit back at the big boy table.
Okay.
Okay.
Take me back.
Is for B. Is for
I wanted to know what C was for. How will I ever know my alphabets?
No.
Wanna see a picture of me?
Boop. No adult table now. No.
I am Big MF! Yes!
Nah.
Joke don't sound like ice water. I can't really narrate that. It's just the pictures.
100101010010101010101010101010101.
Bro! I added the bro there because it was only.
No. You sent it again. Delete.
me!
Okay, so he can come back in the chat now because he's got his mic muted.
He's gonna
Oh.
Delete. This is actually really fun.
How's it
This is
feel having absolute power?
This is
Awesome.
probably like the most bizarre shit I've ever been a part of.
Right?
And I
I wish it could always be like this. Like, can we invite Akiza more often? Akiza's gonna be our
Dude,
comedy
imagine-
man.
Gavin, imagine if we got Miguel.
What? I thought I was your comedy man.
No, you're the prime comedy man. He's the weird comedy man.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, like the three of us were like the three amigos or some shit, and we just got our content. And Akiza's
Let's learn
that
the
guy-
alphabet. It's
Yeah,
Tyler one.
Yeah, Akiza's that guy who makes the audience think, man, is there something deep going on with this shit?
Do it. Watch what's about to happen.
I wonder. Uh. That's my
What
deuce card.
Do it.
Sorry.
Nani?
What the?
Zero.
Oh.
Get it now!
Yo.
Ew. Do it.
I dares ya.
Do what? Dude!
Yes.
You made me lose 100,000 brain cells just now! Is he Luigi?
Is he Luigi? Is he Luigi?
Is he Lugo?
Is he Luigi? Is he Luigi?
Is he Linguini? Is he Lasabi?
Is he lasagna?
Is he Leslie?
Is he Leslie Lohan?
Leslie Lohan.
I still want him to do it. He's not doing it. Do it! Do it now!
You know,
It!
I find myself
Now!
sitting backwards in my chair, and I don't remember getting in this position.
It! Now!
Yep, I told you, man. Akiza has that effect on people.
I don't want to
He
get up
makes you
though.
He makes you forget things that you like have just done. This is a freaking story and a half.
No testiculars.
Can't say no balls, it's inappropriate.
You just did.
Well, at least they're,
Demonetized.
but they're reading it. That's a scientific term. Oh, he's... It's still lighting up me.
Are you fucking serious?
No. No. Wait for it. I feel like he's gonna do it again. No, he's not gonna do it again. He's still lighting up green though.
He's making sounds.
Lee. I'ma play some Rust.
Oh,
Rust is
I want to
fun.
get, I want to get Rust whenever I get a better computer.
Rust is fun.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
was
get
fun,
some
so I
loot
wanna get it.
for 2 days and killed by someone. And raided. How
Oh,
about
oh, he's playing Rust. I thought you were.
no.
Nice game though. Never mind. I will just play Minecraft.
I never typed that faster in my life.
did you just say you never typed that texture in your
I
life?
never typed faster in my life. Did you
Oh.
say? Did you said
Did
gay
you
to
say
me?
Cause I play Minecraft! This Russian motherfucker's so crazy!
He doesn't even know what accent it is. I don't even know what accent it is.
You're just going off the bat.
Pretty much. I'm just doing a freaking voice.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Say gay I did.
Gay.
It's like a freaking DJ soundboard. Gay.
It's like
Gay!
It's like an air horn.
Do you want me to beat your ass up?
Maybe.
I put boobies.
Your guys are about to laugh your asses off.
I'm mainly laughing because Mechaman's not here anymore.
I know. That's why I was laughing.
Nobody added him. Is it because he typed something? Can he not even
Yes.
type anything in chat without getting kicked?
Yes. Yay, I'm happy. Wait, do you have a problem with gay people?
ooh.
You, Akiza, do you have a problem with...
Shut the F up, Luigi! Shut the F up!
You, Akiza,
I don't plan on doing so. This is a lot of fun.
you, Akiza, or do you have a problem with gay people?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because you said up here, you are so fucking gay. That looked like you had a problem with it. I mean... Looks like you had a problem there. I
Yeah,
mean,
why would you say that?
like, you
Are
have a
really
problem
that
with gay people?
homophobic, bro?
Huh?
Come on, man. I thought we were better than that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Honestly, that's not even cool, bro.
Yeah, I'm not even
Like-
gay though. I'm just doing that to freak him out. Because he sounds homophobic.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
What I just said was part of the joke. Why did you add on? You ruined it. You're a terrible person.
Dude, here we take many things lightly. We take certain uses of the N-word lightly. We'll take dick jokes lightly. We'll even take insults lightly. But I'll be damned if you insult gay folk. That's the one thing we do not tolerate here. Gay
If you
jokes.
insult the gays.
How fuck?
Yeah!
You're worse than Hitler by that point.
Yeah! What the... you guys are
What the
even
fru guys talking
talking
about?
about?
What the F are you guys are even talking about?
What the F are you guys talking about?
This... Oh my...
I don't know, man. We're just going off random tangents.
Yeah, to be honest, this is fun.
I'm just having the time of my life.
I have had the time of...
Von me in league!
No. Dude!
No. But in lowercase.
This
This Russian motherfucker is so cringe!
Yes! No!
Von me in real life!
That was the hardest snort I've ever done. cried instantly.
Oh, they both... Looks like they're 1v1ing.
I have never laughed so hard in my life. It hurts so bad.
You like my grade A professional voice acting?
Take me to the Xbox.
Take me to the voice chat. I
It was that Russian accent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice.
This
having fun.
Russian motherfucker.
I don't know if you.
Listen, you.
I don't know if you.
I
Can
gotta
tell,
go
but I'm
before I
having-
piss my pants. Oh.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having a lot of fun with this.
I am going to whop your ass.
Oh no! Please don't whop me!
Look at my fucking muscles.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna die.
You look at this big motherfucker.
Oh, this is priceless. This is freaking gold right here.
Oh. Oh, we almost got Hurricane to piss himself. This is a successful stream.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'm having fun with this.
Are you better?
Yeah, now I can't piss myself. Look at this big motherfucker.
Dude, you need to make this particular part of the stream its own freaking, like, highlight.
Okay, guys, I want to end this part of the stream. I want to start another stream.
You're gonna start another stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is too great.
Oh,
yeah,
voice is on point.
In case you guys haven't realized, we have freaking Mechaman going nuts here.
Yeah, I'm having the time of my life right now.
He is having the time of my life.
He's having the time of your
Racist.
I'm not. I don't know about you.
How can you be racist against your own race? Impossible!
Impossible. It's not racist if you're racist against every race possible.
Including your own. That's a very important one. Including your
Yeah.
own.
Yeah, including your own. Indubitably.
Okay.
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 KO. KO!
This should have started over.
KO.
Should it have?
It should have started over. Doesn't look like it
Well,
started over.
now you set the record for your longest stream, but you ended it.
I ended it, but it should have started. It should have started a
I
new
am
stream.
so glad that all of this shit is freaking recorded. This is great.